The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast, as well as its hosts, are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, it is not serious. It is not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart, or our own. Enjoy the show.
It's not a beef. Why would it be beef? Two black brothers that have been friends for so long getting millions.
What up?
Why would that be a beef? That's a success story, nigga. That's a fucking...
It's you and Mark. You and Ice.
Hey,
whoa,
what's better than 2 millionaires?
Whoa. Don't.
Oh, shit, what's better than 3?
Flip.
I know Mark don't like that saying, but...
Millionaires I'm fine with.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's the billionaire. Put that B up there.
It's the shit I don't got that I'm worried about. That's what the hate stuff.
Wait, are we on?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. We got him.
You don't like billionaires?
No, Mark
I don't
said
think
something
billionaires
on the pod.
Oh, you said
you wasn't here.
You said they shouldn't exist.
I don't think billionaires should
You
exist.
said that a few times.
Yeah.
Yo, Mark be fucking lying. Mark be lying. He just could
Would
say
you be
that.
all right with it if you was a billionaire?
I wouldn't be a billionaire.
I'm just saying.
I'd give it away. I'm saying I would literally not.
Oh,
be
you
one.
wouldn't allow yourself to become a billionaire?
No.
So why you don't get your millions away?
I don't have enough money to give away.
Wait, what?
I don't have enough money to give away. If I had enough money, I mean, I give away money, but I'm saying I don't have enough money to give away like half my income or half my resources. But if I, like, for example, if I had,
Oh, we got him.
if I had $200 million or $100 million, yeah, I'd give it away. Absolutely. I'd give away half of it. Absolutely.
So
But
scale it down then. Whatever you got, give away a smaller portion of that.
I do.
Mark, you got the
North.
newest.
I do.
You
Move
got
to
the
North.
newest Porsche.
And you live in the
It's not good. There are newer
He's so glad he
ones.
came out the front door.
I'm
The one time this nigga come outside.
I can't lie. Yo,
The one time.
got a temp in it.
yo, can I tell y'all? I thought
That
about
made his
that.
day.
I thought about that recently.
The one time this nigga.
Like, I came out a different way. I don't even remember how that happened, but I was in the front
Your brother.
with y'all. It felt like such community. Like coming down with y'all, everybody getting in their cars and, you know, dapping and hey man, like later, yo.
Like real coworkers.
Hey.
Like real coworkers.
Yo,
Yeah.
you killed it today, girl. Yo, that shit was a vibe. Y'all be vibing without me in the front.
Yep.
So Mark was in his car and said, oh shit, look at that.
Look.
Yeah, Mr. Professor Man.
And you get off of the floor before us and go to your little back tunnel.
Go to your little section
Yeah,
of
your
cars.
little fancy parking spot. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but it's a lonely route. It's a lonely route.
It's optional.
That's the weird part about this bracket I'm in.
Yo. This nigga, boy.
What?
Lonely at the top.
I agree
right?
with it.
I ain't at the top. That's why it's weird. Niggas at the top is hanging out with each other. Them niggas is in Mykonos. Them niggas is having fucking, they traveling. They on Magic Johnson boat. I'm at the bracket where I gotta still work to do that, and I'm alone.
No, so hang with niggas in your friend group.
You niggas is broke.
Those niggas in your friend group.
You niggas is
I mean,
broke.
niggas in your
You wouldn't buy the
your money
bitch
group.
fucking calamari. I'm not hanging out with you outside.
You still on that?
Yes.
Still on that.
I know.
Yes, I'm still on that.
You right.
I wasn't here for that. Who you ain't buy somebody calamari?
Come on now. Joe's
Don't worry
a
about it.
composer.
Joe is nothing. Ish lacks social cues.
Ish was a lick.
Went outside and don't know how to be outside and ended up in a jam where
up
the
being a lick.
consequence was buying somebody, a young lady, calamari, and he wouldn't do it, and he was mad about it, and he came and told the story in the pod. It was a great story, so I don't want to.
Okay.
It was a great story. He killed that pod.
Thank you.
He did buy the calamari, though.
He
if I
bought the
recall.
calamari. Don't say that.
But he didn't want to buy the calamari.
Yeah, His but- man didn't want to give him money towards the calamari.
He didn't want to pay for the calamari. I don't give a fuck what he did.
Sometimes you don't want to pay for something. You still got to pay for it. And he wasn't smashing, nigga.
Oh, you niggas is bitches.
Damn.
Ish was a lick. The chicks
Yeah,
saw
that's
them
it.
coming.
Yeah, all that defend
got him.
shit you do, nigga. Take that shit up the street, nigga. We on his ass.
Who you talking
We
to?
on his ass.
Who are you
You,
referring to?
nigga. We on your man ass today.
Nigga,
Fuck
I'm
what you
on
talking
your
about.
ass, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on you today. Today your day.
Yeah, man.
We got. I like what you coming with.
No, it's his day. Today's the day for me and him. I can tell. I can tell. And the second you try to jump in, you get knocked out first. I'm telling you. Because you're going to try to jump in our shit. And this beef don't have nothing to do with you.
It's going to be like hitting steel, nigga.
Yeah.
You already hurt your hand twice.
Steel from Juice, who died first.
Nah.
They killed the shit out of Steel, nigga.
Raheem died first, you dumbass.
Oh, yeah. When Steel died?
I forgot. He
still never died.
He just got shot.
Oh, he just got shot. Yeah, he
Let's
didn't
go,
die.
Mel. He was Mel.
Yeah.
Even Mel. Juice.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Still should have died.
Yeah.
What?
Still definitely should have died. Anyway, yeah, we got a good time today. I can tell.
Yep.
We are.
I can tell we got fun.
It's going to be one of them days.
What's up?
Chilling, man.
Good day, sir.
Good to see you.
Good to see everybody.
all. Yeah.
Good to see everybody. Couldn't wait to get here today for some strange reason, man.
Why?
I don't know.
Bills
Felt
gotta
good.
Bills got to be paid, nigga.
That's why I'm here, nigga.
That's why he ain't
Other
couldn't
than
wait.
rest.
That's why.
Niggas, I mean, don't worry. He gonna see. It's a damn shame what happened to Flip.
What happened? Shit bad?
No, I don't want to talk about that. I think that I'm here under
Duress.
Yeah, the rest I don't feel good.
You don't sound good, bro.
Yeah,
Nigga said
but I'm
under
gonna
duress.
perform. I'm here to perform, man. Let's
You
just
do
perform.
sound under the weather now I think about it. You sound like nasally.
Me too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Me too.
I was
Oh
sick
no,
last
me and
week.
you got a whole different 1v1 coming probably right after this. In the same ballpark though.
Okay.
You in your bag? You good, bro?
I'm great. I'm in a great mood. I told you I couldn't wait to get here with y'all.
Okay. You in your good bag today. We're happy.
Real happy.
We like to see this. We like to see this side of you.
Because I had a little wine with my man on the side. Because I missed him. This is one of my favorite niggas ish.
That's what you call it, a 100?
He one of my favorite niggas. So I missed him in the last pod.
So you vibed. You chopped it up.
So when he came in, I was like, yo, man.
He said some bullshit. Go ahead.
What he said?
I didn't take some bullshit. I said, yo, man, what's up with you? Where you was at last pod? I missed you. Something like that. Right? Right? To which you said.
It was a family
Tell him.
emergency.
You can tell him this part.
Joe said, yo, what's up? I said, nothing. What's up? He like, where was you at? I said, Virginia. He's like, huh? You wasn't. I was like, oh, this weekend I was in Virginia. He said, no, Friday. I said, oh, my baby was sick. So I started telling him what happened with the baby and all that. He said, yo, because you've known me so long, you already know where my brain is. And I said, fam, don't nobody want to hear that bullshit.
I said, so I want to say something really,
Inappropriate?
Joe-ish.
really ignorant that lacks total decorum.
About a nigga baby?
Something
and shit?
selfish, something that's totally inappropriate right now. You my friend, so I'm going to say it to you.
So you still gonna say the inappropriate shit?
This nigga said, this is why you got to start talking about that nanny talk. And I said,
Ish, kids get sick, man. Why you?
you need a nanny.
Hey, kids
I
get.
said, nigga, I can't afford no fucking nanny.
I said you got.
How much does the nanny cost?
You can afford a nanny.
And that.
No, I
Thank you.
can't.
How
much is a nanny?
Thank you.
Nannies seem
Depends
expensive.
what nanny.
Nannies are.
Depends what.
Nigga, my daughter got sick my daughter fever was high at 1 o'clock in the morning. So that means I can afford a living nanny?
Like,
No, I
what you
can't.
get is an au pair.
Yeah, that's
An
not,
au pair, and
yeah,
I
that's-
cannot afford an au pair.
No,
You can't afford an au pair.
You got au pair.
For the
Yes, you
slow
can.
ones, what
What's
the
the
fuck is an
au
au
pair?
An
pair?
au pair is a nanny to the next level.
But they cook, they clean, they do other
They
things in the
teach your
house.
kid languages,
This
all
is
of that.
Miss Doubtfire.
Wait, that's who we mean when we say nanny. By the way,
Aren't au pairs
I don't know
usually
what
from like
the-
another country too?
Sometimes.
Sometimes they don't have to be, but they often are.
Sounds French.
They teach your kids different
no.
languages.
I'm saying you're right.
Marcus, you got an au pair?
Yeah.
Do I got
a
au pair?
little
No.
Dominican or
Whoa!
something. Slavic.
Feels
Yeah, but
a
Dominican
little
is
racist.
This nigga
but-
No, not at all. I'm
She'll
naming
be au pair.
countries.
She'll be paired up with him. Where you at, Ish? I'm over here with my au pair. You want this nigga to lose his house?
See, that's what I think it is. Before he tried to con the audience, but I can't afford it. He ain't allowed to have one.
That's not true.
He ain't allowed to have one.
Nah. If you could have a nanny, you could have a 70-year-old nanny. You don't have to have,
So why you don't have one?
because I can't afford it. I answered you already.
I think you can, man.
We think you can. Though.
All right.
But what's something like that go for, Mark? You
can
know,
afford
man.
it.
Y'all still ain't telling
A
me
month.
what's a nanny.
Say a month.
It
Some
depends.
of them niggas be $7,000-$8,000 a month. Like you
What?
Get them,
Ish, stop it.
Nah,
Stop it.
Nah,
Ish,
that's a
stop
no.
it.
That's a lie.
Yes. No, it's not a lie. Some of them do.
Some of
them.
That's not what we talking about.
What number are y'all
You
talking
give
about?
up a half that in North Jersey, I
Yeah,
think. And
$4,000.
4 or 5 grand a month.
Oh, Mel know about it.
But think about this.
You was on here?
But
O'Hare.
No.
the thing is, if you get an au pair, you also don't have to think about daycare. You don't have to pay for somebody to clean the house. You don't have to pay for somebody to cook food for you.
Yeah, it's taken out.
It takes away all those other jobs.
And they live in your house.
Yeah.
No, that's
My
not
house not
but
big enough for the au pair.
But that's not necessarily true.
You got a
Hold
basement.
on now.
Basement
Hold on now.
You got a basement, boy.
Hold on now.
You got a whole basement, boy.
Make a little nannies, a little au pair suite.
Nanny quarters.
Yeah. You got, I mean, look.
I can't.
I ain't spending your money. I know you can afford it, but
it's
Did you think about it though? Did you think about? No, not at all. Cause you have your girl's mom. She helps out, right?
I mean, my girl's family helps out,
Family,
but
Palmy,
I can't
family.
afford an au pair. That's all I'm saying.
Respect. All right, I mean, niggas up, nigga. You drew a hard line, nigga. I move on.
I'm not even
Nigga.
saying that. I just can't. Like,
I
dog,
got
that
you.
shit ain't cheap. Don't let Joe gas you.
If you say that again,
Don't let Joe gas you.
Oh shit!
damn.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna store this under things that we allow you to say because.
But keep going.
Nothing. I just gotta allow you to say.
That's your kryptonite, nigga.
I just gotta allow you to. Yeah,
this nigga
you got my man.
That's your kryptonite.
Yeah, you gotta let it go.
Dog,
Because you can't talk.
That's not true. I can say whatever I want to
Go
say.
ahead, let's go.
Yo, let me ask you a question, right? Where's somebody?
That's what I'm
thinks y'all-
saying.
Yeah.
So I let him. I love him.
Dog.
So
Nigga,
this,
shut up, nigga. We
this
don't love you. We don't love you, nigga.
No, this performative shit gotta stop at some point when it happens. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I don't want him to get a spanking.
Watch your mouth.
What
Talk
I'm,
my man like that.
what I'm
Whoa,
telling
whoa.
you is what you think and what is actual and factual could be totally different things.
I think you make enough to get a nanny,
All right. Well, okay.
and Mark does too.
And Ice. Ice does. Ice
We all
does.
Ice does too.
Yeah.
Mel, you think he make enough to get a nanny?
I mean, I think if he kind of shifted stuff around, oftentimes like.
Oh, Mel.
Damn.
Oh, Mel.
She said, if he stops eating,
You know what I mean?
how bad do you want heat?
Yeah. I mean, you don't gotta buy gas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Mel, you better stop playing with my boy.
Or your candy addiction, who knows how much that is a month? Okay, yeah.
But dog,
That's expensive too.
that's crazy. Son. Yo, something wrong with
No,
you.
I ain't even trying to be funny.
What?
Nigga, I'm having a fucking. Oh, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know nothing about my personal life. I'm having a fucking calorie and carb fight. So at 10 p.m., the motherfucking Entenmann's and milk trips to the fridge.
counterproductive.
Fuck how it costs.
It's counterproductive.
Oh, what it do to your body.
Should've killed you.
And in the proportion, when you eat more than one, don't do nothing.
no, you gotta eat a couple.
One is a warm up.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm stuffing my face in there last night.
Yo, and all that work you did was for nothing.
I know.
10 o'clock took a whole sleeve of Oreos. Like, all right.
Yo,
dog.
10 o'clock
With
is
the
when
milk?
the snacks taste
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's when they taste the goodest.
That app is being honest.
I ain't gonna lie. Mark, you look good, but I'm having a struggle with my body, my journey.
You got the food is the thing. You have
It's
to
the
switch,
food.
switch from sweet to savory. That goes a long way. So still get the snacks, just don't get sweet snacks. Get savory.
You know
snacks.
the funny shit? I'm not even really a sweet guy like that. But when my girl come, we do the Haagen-Dazs Blizzard shit.
Oh, you
Oh my
bugging out.
God.
That's what I'm saying. And she leave, and I'm stuck in.
That's the one thing I do like about the Invisalign is snacks are pretty much done. It's too much work. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
ain't
not
been
doing
eating no
it.
barbecues lately.
No, I'm still gonna eat some barbecue, but snacks is over.
I'm talking about typically on break time.
Oh yeah.
you be
Oh yeah.
crunch-
No, it's over
you
for
don't- you
chicks.
don't
So,
do
yeah,
it.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
can't-
ain't been eating
yeah,
it.
it's not worth it.
Yeah. And it's counterproductive.
How you not gonna eat snacks?
I know it's not a pleasant
I'm
experience.
gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
All the shit that is dope to eat is the shit you not supposed. Sugar, salt,
Nah.
sweets, dairy, cheese, potatoes, the noodles. What's the pastas?
Whiskey.
Right.
Whiskey, red meat. Oh yeah, anything fried.
Little heroin.
So I call myself. I'm starving myself the whole day, doing mad good. 10 o'clock, I go get some chips.
It's a wrap.
I don't know that because I'm ignorant, and ignorance is bliss. I grab the chips. Here come my girl. Oh my God, look at you, all that fried food. I'm like, wait, what? That's how they make this?
Let's get the baked chips.
They fried chips.
Just nasty though.
All them
Who
shits is
knows
trash,
that?
yo. All bad.
Everybody.
Oh, come on, man.
It take a long time to learn that. You gotta switch to baked foods. Get Skinny Pop popcorn.
Yep.
Drink hint water, which is has a hint of flavor in it, but there's no
Little
sugar
soda
in
water,
it.
Yeah, or those liquid IVs.
Yep. All
Those
that
are
kind
good.
of stuff. It'll because you can't.
None of that shit tastes good though. That's the problem.
Nothing can taste
Yo,
good.
when you living healthy, I'm learning it ain't even about taste.
It's not about taste no more.
I know.
No, you're
I
eating-
know.
you're
You-
eating-
that's the trade-off.
Your
But you
taste good
eventually-
days is over.
You eventually start to like the taste of healthy shit.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
eating for fuel.
You just gotta
Yeah.
retrain your
And then
senses.
if you really implement a cheat day, you look forward to the cheat day
Yeah.
when you can get busy.
Like weekends, I get busy.
Like if you
Yes.
do on like a Sunday, you could just pancakes, French toast, all that shit on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So you
doing
look
all this
forward
shit
to it.
in your 40s, I guess that's when you're supposed to do it, but it just make you feel like a dick for not doing it
earlier.
exactly.
in your 20s or your 30s. Just earlier.
Do you have a
period.
chef?
Not currently, no. Not currently.
You got to get back on that.
Yeah.
You can afford a chef, right? So get
Every
some-
time I get a chef, them niggas get lit and move. You know how many chefs get lit and move? The second them niggas post, Joe Budden, steak and potatoes. Here come Kyrie.
snatching them up.
Yeah, here come fucking a restaurant in Houston. Hey, come. Yeah, nah, it's fucked up.
What that mean?
I got a service for you that'll be good.
Yeah, meal prep service.
Like a meal prep service.
Hold up, y'all. Let me get this one because he asking for it.
No, I was just saying what that mean.
Oh, all right, no, it is
What
what-
does what mean, Antoine? What does what mean?
When they leave you,
What do you mean?
if Kyrie could get your chef, what that mean?
He not paying them niggas.
I was just asking.
He not paying them
You know what I'm saying?
niggas.
It's Jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's right here.
I wasn't paying him what Kyrie was paying.
We're paying, we're paying, nigga. Pay him.
But don't try to make me out to be Ish picking up the niggas from Home Depot. I pay. I pay.
I'm just saying.
I pay now.
And you think I can afford a
Depot chef?
Don't play.
Yo,
You
I'm
be-
saying you think I can afford an au pair, you should be able to afford an au chef.
They get the Instagram chefs,
No,
nigga.
you can afford an au pair.
You can afford
You
an
just-
au
you
chef.
just not doing it.
Pay your chef.
Well, today I can.
Pay him.
Today I can.
Stupid nigga, man. Last
Today I can.
time he followed the chef on Instagram, then he had some bullshit here, nigga. Some nasty.
Nah. That nigga had some good chefs.
Not-
over
no.
the last-
Oh no, you talking about
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
the young boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
I can afford it if you stop calling out every time you fucking kid.
Watch it. Yo.
First of all,
no.
I've called out one time for my kid being sick, and keep going. And that don't stop your bread.
Yes, that don't
Your money
matter.
is up. Your money is monthly. Yeah. Your money is monthly. It ain't daily.
Groove tonight.
Yeah.
You know he got it because he about to start playing music.
Yeah, I know that. We got you.
If the stylist, if the,
Groove tonight. We on the fact the
Money you get.
Groove tonight.
This nigga, he right. You get money, nigga.
The people that go to work get money monthly.
That's
Yes,
true.
people that work as much as I work get paid monthly. It's not a surprise. I'm not an outlier.
You are an outlier.
How? Well, I am an outlier.
Okay.
Not in this
All right.
conversation.
You a liar
Not
and
in
an
the,
outlier.
not in the conversation
Yo,
of.
he going crazy on you today.
No, I'm telling you, it's up. Me and him got something going
Yeah,
on
get
today.
that nigga, son.
It's up for me and him
He called
today.
you a liar and an outlier.
Today is the day.
That was crazy.
Today is the day.
We good, yo.
And there's no beef for that. I be lying.
At all. We know.
Mel doing the fake head, man.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'm down with you.
I'm chilling.
Groove tonight. I'm on it, man.
Take your L right now. Play the music.
I'm
boy.
singing a song.
You trying to look at the nigga to come up with something. He good.
No,
nigga.
I'm starting the music.
He's
This is a
unpenetrable,
3-hour broadcast. Look at you
can't
dick
penetrate
riding
my
again.
man.
Every
I don't
time
care, that hurt my feelings.
every time
That hurt
I'm
my
on with him, you start dick
Yeah, 'cause
riding, nigga.
that hurt my
You
feelings.
sit to the
You can
side.
use all that
You not
inappropriate
the judge.
language. You can use
You
all
ain't
that
the judge
inappropriate
of
language,
who's
nigga.
up
That's
between
getting
me
the
and him,
lawsuit,
nigga.
You can use all that inappropriate language, nigga. I'm a what? I do what? Are you putting some type of stigmatism on me? What am I? What do I do? Huh?
this nigga said stigmatism.
Whatever.
Astigmatism in your eye.
Whatever.
Oh shit. Nigga said stigmatism.
Stigma.
You so close.
We got you though, Flip.
Stigma.
Stigma.
Thank you, guys.
Oh shit. Good look. You putting a stigmatism on.
These new niggas wanna bend over the counter, bitch.
New
R&B.
Right.
Which, I mean, I'm not gonna hate on entirely, but
These niggas.
needs a balance.
Oh man. Niggas crazy.
Flip and Mel and Mark. All right, what episode is this?
8:15.
Welcome to episode 815 of the Joe Budden Podcast, brought to you by Feud, by powered by Prize Picks gang. Yeah. I'm your humble, grateful, gracious, happy to be here. Host Joe Budden here with the best cast in the universe. To my right, y'all know the vibes, y'all know the name, the beautiful, the illustrious, the legendary Melissa Ford, straight from the 6.
Hootie hoo.
Happy to be here with us. How you doing, Mel?
I'm doing great.
Great. Next to her, Queens Flip, Queens Get the Money.
Yo.
How you feeling, man?
Cool.
Good. How's Nico doing?
Nico's doing well.
Good. All right, next to Flip. Come on, man. Y'all know the vibes. Big Ish.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We missed you, bro. Boy.
Thank you, sir.
Missed you a lot, man.
A lot, man.
I said the same thing they said. I said the same thing they said, and you just giving me today.
That's what you said?
I'm like, yes.
It's the messenger.
This nigga said, yo, that's when you get the nanny so you can come to work. That's what they said.
You know what? You're right. In a normal world, I would treat you the same way I treat Parks and some of them tricks he getting off in.
Let me ask you a question. But the
What tricks do I get off at
and
home?
dog, the nanny's not going to take your kid to the ER at 2 in the morning.
That's not true.
Au pair will.
That's not true.
Not my kid.
Oh, you don't
Why
want
you saying
that.
I mean,
Yeah,
you would
you
want to
don't
go
want-
with your kid.
I'm going to
Yeah.
the ER with my kid.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
But
what
when
are
they
you talking
get back home, you could go to. I'm not saying
The
Don't
nanny
go to
would
work,
still
but-
go with you. Even if you were that parent, the nanny would be with you.
No, the nanny's going to be asleep and me and my girl going to be at the hospital. I don't need the nanny at the ER with me in the middle of the night. That's when it turns into something else.
you a good employer, man.
Yeah.
Do you treat the people at Home Depot the same way?
I don't hire anybody from Home Depot.
Oh, I thought that was true.
Stop listening to these niggas. I can't.
He get them at the restaurant, Jamaican restaurant. In the back. You a chef?
Yo, I mean, while Oxtail, you hang sheetrock. This nigga crazy, yo.
You gotta stop doing that.
Fool, yo.
Hire some workers, bro. Yeah.
Dog, I don't have no Home Depot workers.
Got it. All right. Yeah, Joe.
Yo, one day, see, on the real pod, whatever year we start the real pod, we gonna get into niggas hiring practices.
Shoot.
Oh shit.
Because I didn't know that was just a joke narrative that we made up. I thought you really did that too.
They go to Home Depot and pick up the people?
Sometimes.
Never.
Yeah.
No, he got the same
Like never?
I've never done that.
Really?
He said he had
Never.
workers for the same workers for years. He said.
I've never picked up a place from Home
So
Depot.
where you get your niggas from?
Either through like a referral or some shit like that. Like some of my guys been working for me for literally over 15 years. So,
You
like,
got that long money, huh? That
so I might have met
Through the
somebody.
Bush administration?
The first one.
Wait, hold up. Oh shit! First Bush.
Yeah.
First Bush. No, so you might be on the job site, and then one of my contractor friends will be like, "Yo, I got a dude that do X, Y, and Z," and they'll.
So even
introduce
after
you.
all
And
the-
coming off his name would
Yeah, they'll introduce you to
Yeah.
do work well, and then y'all just build a rapport. You just go from that.
Yeah, because you said you wasn't affected by Trump's deportation laws. You
Or
said
the
you-
pandemic, any of that shit.
Yeah.
It's a good gig to have, nigga. I'll grab a hammer. I come over there.
Whoa, that was crazy. that was wow.
That was up there. That was up there.
Holy shit.
Never listened to Hammer Dance the same
Didn't
way
matter.
again.
just grabbing random hammers.
Right.
What I'm talking about, man.
He said, "I need the money. I'll grab a hammer."
Y'all need to grow up.
No.
And I mean, shit.
How much we talking?
Yo, don't start.
Don't start your shit.
Do not start your shit, yo.
Y'all started
Stop
it. Started it.
Stop, bro.
Stop, bro.
What is it, y'all?
Stop it, man.
That's hilarious.
You offer that nigga some dollars, he'll shake some ass, depending on $1. Stop that,
I
man.
could just tell niggas who just did, the bills was due on the 3rd, put whatever day there, the 15th, and you ain't have it, and them niggas was calling. I can always tell niggas that just.
What? Are you
I just go and tell.
How can you tell?
Because y'all sound like the niggas that never just had to contemplate what you wouldn't do.
That's not true.
First of all, it's other things. Niggas ain't gonna be. It's other things you can
keep
do.
talking about.
That's what it is. If you participate in homosexual activities for the sake of profit or getting money, that's
get him.
Period.
Or buy for.
Buy for
I couldn't think of nothing, y'all.
But I understand. But I heard that before, but I didn't know that was a thing. I thought niggas just playing on the internet with it.
No,
I didn't know that was really a thing. I heard that. What he's saying, I heard that, but I thought it was just jokes.
They're survival crimes. Yeah, people do.
Survival crimes?
Survival crime.
That's what people talk about, survival crimes. Yeah, that's one of them. Sex work is a survival crime. People, a lot of times people get homeless.
Yo, this is the best. Yo, he the best. Yo, he the best. I agree with what he's saying too.
Yeah, I mean it's survival crime.
Corey, you know a lot of shit.
Hey, yo, Hakeem.
You know a lot of shit.
Hold up. Yo, some of these niggas make more money than the president. You talking about he trying to
No, he's
But that ain't the example Joe just gave. We talking about the 15 for the money.
He's talking about the one that's receiving the
Yeah,
money.
the one I'm saying is a survival crime.
Yeah.
Some of the bitches out there is just doing it.
Yeah, some people just making money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just get into it.
But sometimes it's just like some of y'all might hustle, steal, rob, sell dope when the money due and you gotta get diapers and shit. Some niggas sell ass.
So if you sell dope, it's you just a crook.
No, it's a survival
If you
crime.
selling ass, it's a survival crime.
No, they both survival crimes.
Man,
They both survival
the fun
crimes.
shit is sending that text to somebody that is already surviving just to see what their response will be. Hey, 10K for the private.
Right. Thriving crimes. Like, how could you?
That's the link. That's the lingo.
Just on the rant.
That's the lingo.
Y'all keep trying to put down the sex workers. Bitch, y'all best friend is a sex worker. I'll send that text to y'all best friend. She will get it shaking. Hey, I got 15 for the private, 30 minutes. Nigga, she coming to shake ass. Anyway, did we introduce this pod?
No, you stopped here.
That is, man.
Ice is also
King
here.
Wawa, there we go. Okay.
Ice is the freeziest. That's hate. All right, the freeze, and that's hate. The freeziest of them all is
Not
here.
hate.
Big freeze.
I'm here. What's happening, man? How
Big
y'all doing?
freeze.
Yo,
Don't
yo,
make
yo, yo,
them. Don't make them.
Keep going.
Don't make it what?
Don't make
them take it further. Hey, Mr.
Something
Take it
you don't
further.
Don't make them.
All right, Dr. Marc Lamont Hill is in the building.
PhD. I jumped.
What? I can't have.
Nah,
That's hate. That's hate.
You need to stop, nigga.
What? What I do?
Shut your ass up, and you should stop it.
I jumped. I'm sorry.
Then
Okay.
you jumped when you heard PhD, huh?
Sorry.
In your mind, right?
That's just right, but whatever we did was hate. That was hate.
Yeah, nigga, I'm hating.
I got a clean 10 piece. I ain't even gonna say
You
that.
gonna empty the whole clip.
I ain't gonna say
Careful,
that.
you get suspended for that.
Yeah, word. Parks.
Elmira's finest.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Elmira's
What kind of
finest.
day this is about to be?
You can tell. Yeah, you can
Straight
tell.
bullshit.
Big Parks is in the building. Poe is here. Corey is here. Erickson is here. I'm sick of Ian and Key. Get out. Ian and Key, get the fuck out of here. If y'all are here, get out. The fuck. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? What's pop? What's up? What's up?
Good,
man. Glad to be back, man.
Really happy to be here with
real.
everybody with a full cast.
Yeah, man.
What?
The whole band is here.
What?
Should feel good when everybody here.
When you when you wake up on a work day without somebody sending a text at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., that's not just you, so I'm not just shooting at you.
No, I sent a
Everybody
couple
do that
today
shit.
too.
Yeah, everybody
I
do
said
that
so.
shit. Yeah. But yeah, you just know gang is coming in. That does feel good. I'm happy to see y'all. Has anyone done anything that I will be able to exploit for entertainment purposes over the weekend? Has anybody done anything weird,
Nothing weird.
interesting, fun?
I went to a banquet. It's a Eid banquet. So after Ramadan, there's like a banquet that you go to, or it's a festival you go to called iftars and Eids and stuff. But I went to one in New York for celebrity Muslims, and
Oh God, I cannot wait to hear who was there. Who was there?
Muslim.
you asked me. does this count?
Yes, it fucking counts.
Yes, this counts.
Oh man.
It was actually I'd been supposed to go a couple years. I didn't go for a variety of reasons. The location is secret. They don't tell you where it is until maybe less than 24 hours before. It actually turned out to be dope. I thought it was going to be super conservative and staunch and boring, but it was actually really, really dope. And a lot of cool people were there, including some people I didn't know were Muslim, who I don't think want to be known as Muslim.
I was going to say, so since it was a secret location, you probably can't say who was there.
I mean, some people were there. I could say Hassan Minhaj was there.
You're trying to get on again.
I'm not trying. I'm curious.
But you'll come in tomorrow, hijab.
Listen, I already told that story. My name was
Brittany
Afifa,
Renner.
okay?
Oh, shit.
Right.
And what happened?
She dropped out.
I found it.
She dropped out. We got to do this every day?
I found it way too restrictive.
She did it for a moment.
All my dates were going to be chaperoned and I couldn't wear a belly top. Sorry. Yeah, no.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Okay, go on.
No, it was dope.
Salvation or abs? What a choice.
Yeah. Then I tried Buddhism on for size, but that's a whole other story. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark.
Buddhism. I'm more intrigued by this, but
Yeah, word.
it was dope. Black Thought came through.
Nice.
Hassan Minhaj was there. Rami Youssef was there. A lot of dope people. I thought my wife wanted to go because she thought Mahershala Ali was going to be there because he was supposed to be there.
He wasn't there.
No, and that's the same face she had when she found out he wasn't there. I realized I was just her plus one to go see Mahershala Ali. But it was dope.
I ain't want to say nothing.
No.
I'm not doing that. I see. I'm nice.
What?
Nothing? Damn, we all had the same.
What's the joke? No, tell me.
All right, but just slow down.
Okay.
He trying to keep it going.
Okay.
Y'all think that? Look at y'all. Of course, y'all thought it too.
No, I thought that the room thought it. I know
Room
where
thought
y'all
it.
brain.
So who? Your wife wanted to see who?
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali.
You too, right?
Yes.
It got to the point that at some point the MC was like, "Yeah, ladies, he's not here." Like if he was walking around looking and shit, like you know what I mean? Yeah, nah, he wasn't there. Wish he had been. Good brother.
How do you feel about it?
Which part?
That your wife wanted to see
About the guy.
That my wife was to get pounded by Mahershala Ali.
I was on
Yo, have some respect.
That was crazy.
Don't put that on. Oh,
Yeah.
This is early in the pod.
You know what?
He's trying to run away with the award. Yeah, this guy.
I thought that's what it was going.
But yeah. Not the pounded out part, but knowing who your wife's
Crushes.
one of the crushes is, and him being crushable still. That nigga ain't fall off.
Is that her crush?
Like
or
he's
she
still
You said one of two?
because you don't know how many.
Everybody, I know.
That's her crush?
I think so. I know Idris is one.
Okay. I think all right. I see what's going on. I see what's going on.
Bunch of niggas that don't look like me.
No, you just
like tall niggas.
No. Wait, no, that's not true.
You just a fill-in?
No, that's not true.
No.
You definitely belong in these lineups as the Burger King. You're like the junior.
Not the Burger King nigga,
I'm the Frazier. I'm the Frazier of them, right?
like Burger Mac. The little shit on the corner. The bodega shit. Bodega works.
Crazy, yo.
The little Muslim bodega shit.
He the shit that's on Canal. Yo, we got Canal Idris.
He right there in the front looking crazy with the book bag on.
Yeah, but he does belong in there. You belong in there.
That nigga said you are the Canal Idris, yo.
Nah, look, Canal Idris.
I can't even argue. I am. Shit. That's a compliment.
Oh, man.
But
yo,
Mark, when you
that-
say crush, did she confirm this or you just assuming?
She
No, he sound like
not
he
Idris.
know.
I'm talking about the Michelle. What's his name?
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
You know him.
You know.
Yeah, but don't do that. Don't try to get us to know him.
Yeah. I don't know him.
Don't try to.
Yes,
you don't
you do.
know him.
Can I see a picture of him
Luke
quick?
Cage, Cottonmouth.
Oh, the big guy.
Yes.
My man. Oh.
No, I think you're thinking of the wrong guy. Tall, but not big.
You probably,
But he was
The muscle
little
guy, Luke
stocky,
Cage?
too.
You probably
no,
don't-
no,
you-
you're
you're
talking about
thinking
Mike
of-
Coulter, not
Yeah.
Luke Cage, the one who played Cottonmouth.
That
you probably know him from Moonlight.
Moonlight, yeah.
You talking about Terry Crews? We not talking about.
No, if fuck you. That's where I draw the line. That nigga. Oh yeah. That nigga. Sit down.
I ain't gonna hold told you. That's a tough out.
I don't want to know none of my wife crushes, nigga. Act like you don't crush nothing, even though she tell me. But I don't want to know.
Well, just so it's not fair, if you're a new member of the pod, Parks is Richard
Gear?
Richard Goldblum.
Your wife?
No, Jeff.
This is this is like
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. That's my arch nemesis.
Got you.
Parks is Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Got you.
Like,
I feel like it's more Idris than Mahershala, but it's both of them are in the.
They're in the same.
That's what's up, though. I mean, you know. So
do you feel like you could get either one of them out the paint if you felt like it?
no. No. Wise man knows his limits.
Yeah.
I like my chase against most people, but no.
That's why it pays not to be wise sometimes.
That's true.
It pays to be delusional.
A little delusional.
Yeah.
So
go a long way.
Just so you know, you're the only man in this room that's ever been honest about that.
Facts.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo,
You know what?
wait,
Actually,
hold on. Yo, what's up with you?
she trying to keep her shit clear.
You see
But
that?
it's
She trying to keep the
true.
lane clear just in case.
I agree.
Mashaj Ali come through.
I'm fucking
Oh no! He's very married and he's very happily
Man, don't
married.
fuck up the joke.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
we know the other man.
married is
We know the other man.
Hey.
happily married
Hey.
is
You got a tough man on your side, nigga. Tough.
Girlfriends don't count. Anyways, go on.
Oh.
Go on.
I wasn't saying shit.
Mel.
This is way better.
Yo, that along with your take from the last part about them punching the reporter girl in the face.
Yo, they are mad at that.
This is evil Mel now.
Okay.
That lady mad. Yo, the news,
listen,
they mad about Mel is saying that comment.
Oh, fucking well.
Well,
are
I
mad
don't know
at
if
Mel.
Mel should have said it, but I agree with her.
Oh yeah.
Well, not if
You
she
got
got
your
on
own
the
beefs too, by the way.
Yeah, you got some more beef.
You got some more beef, so you got to chill out.
I haven't opened my phone. I got a beef.
You see Denise Williams going in on you?
Denise Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who Denise?
Let's hear it for the
Who
boy.
is
Let's hear it for the boy.
Yes.
Yes. It's going in on Joe.
You didn't hear it?
She's from Gary, my nigga. She's from Gary.
None of that shit.
I mean,
And
Footloose.
she got smoked.
No, she don't. Where can we find this?
Hold on. Let me find
Wait,
it. I
what
thought
did
this was
he
common
say?
knowledge.
What did
Yeah,
he
you
say?
got Marks, I got it.
Denise
You got
Williams
it?
got beef with Joe.
Hold on.
Y'all didn't write it on the board.
Burner.
This is better. That's why.
What? You gotta show me how she look.
Keeps fucking.
That
You
is
know.
hilarious.
Denise Williams is cursing me out
What did you do?
for what I had to say about Gary, Indiana.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was like,
Oh, you
some
really
random
pissed a
ass
lot of
beef.
people off about that one.
That's hilarious.
Can y'all give me her page, old school
I'll
lady?
show you. Yeah.
Look at y'all.
We on her side, nigga.
I know that's been the history of this part.
Well,
Hey, yo, don't do that.
There's been a history up here. It's fine.
I stand with you, bro. Any R&B singers you got beef with, Vesta, whoever. Williams.
That's hilarious.
I had no idea that. See, that's what I'm saying. When I shake shit up, it be legendary, yo. That's what I'm saying.
Sent me a video from this guy named Joe Budden talking about
Now
my
this guy.
hometown, Gary, Indiana, and it's mayor like a dog. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what is going on in Gary at this moment. The things that we are doing to raise our city when we have people like you talking about it instead of supporting us and trying to see our city bloom and grow. If you don't have anything positive to say about Gary, Indiana, my hometown, and my mayor, Eddie Milton, I am encouraging you to shut up.
Take that.
Take.
Bars. I need that with the ether beat playing. You don't want to be part of the solution, nigga. Shut up. Shut up. That one. Over there.
Well, first of all,
Respectfully.
we're gonna respect the legends always.
No doubt.
We're
Got
gonna
to.
respect the legends always,
I
and I
like
don't
this.
think that was as bad as
Can extend Vivica
that
to the same
wasn't
race.
bad. Denise Williams is just uninformed.
She said you were.
We are. Well, maybe I was, but today we are actively working with the mayor of Gary, Indiana, to bring awareness to what is currently going on out there and help all of the fucking people that are raising money and fucking trying to get shit lit out there. So we on the same page.
Nice.
We both could have been uninformed. So let's give it up for some maturity. Go Denise Williams. Shout out to her.
Hey, yo, dog, if I find out you gave 55 cents to Gary, Indiana, instead of giving 55 cents to Jersey City and Newark,
Then that means that I support causes that are different from the ones that you support.
They all the same causes.
I don't give a fuck about these prom kids' outfits. I don't give two shit. Just
I'm not
so
even
we
talking
clear,
about that.
nigga. If them niggas went in fucking Salvation Army fucking drub, I wouldn't lose an ounce of sleep. However, if there's some more pertinent issues that need my attention and my donation, and of course I'm always there for Newark and Jersey City. Don't ever play with me like that.
Okay, all right. Shout out to Denise Williams. Shout out to you, Joe, for maturity.
Oh, you want to move on?
What's the Gary issues that you supporting?
There we go.
Ooh.
What are the Gary issues?
Buy yourself some time.
Yo, you heard this question.
Well, it's not about the issues I'm supporting in what I've learned from the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It kind of echoes what she's saying. Whatever was going on back then, there are different people in charge now, and they are trying to do things differently. And it's a black dude. All you need to tell me is a black dude's in charge and trying to do something
It's
now.
a black dude in charge of North, Ras Baraka.
We're well aware of that. What do they have to do with the
I'm just
kids'
saying.
tuxedos?
But
y'all keep talking about Newark. I'm down to do that in Newark as well. This is not a Gary verse.
It's not
I know y'all
versus.
be looking for the gotcha moment. I'm down. I'm down for Newark.
We look for that.
I'm down to support Newark as well. Why don't y'all do some real supporting instead of these dirty ass tuxedos that y'all are talking about?
You can't say that to me.
Why not?
Because I've given conventions on helping black kids in Newark for free.
Oh, the
You can't,
Roundtree.
you can't do that
All
to
right.
me, fam.
All right.
You can't do that to me, fam.
All right, you got
Out
it.
my own pocket,
you got
nigga.
it, bro.
You can't do that to me.
We never saw it.
I can't.
We never seen
fellas,
it.
fellas,
We just freestyle.
Yes, you have. Yes, you
I
have.
never seen it.
We talked about it on the show.
I never saw it.
We talked about it on the show.
I
know because
saw
you ain't
it.
come support your man.
You know, and I'm never supporting you.
We know.
Just so we clear, let me take some of the sting out the room.
Yeah, we know.
I'm never supporting you.
Don't take the stick.
We don't take it out. I don't give a fuck.
That shit hit that.
That shit stunk a little bit.
Yeah, he's
I don't give a fuck about you niggas. Come on, anywhere y'all want to go. Anywhere y'all want to go. Let's have some fun in here. Well, we've been having fun. It's kind of fun.
we've been bugging.
Freeze.
What's up?
Music.
What you saying? Freeze music. Y'all want to start with Dreamville?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna start with Dreamville. Nobody went.
Yeah, and it's not really over, right? You saw that.
yeah, it's not over.
It's not over.
They're
just
rebranding.
changing the name.
What's interesting about that?
Oh, they pulled a fucking horrible decision.
They got another 4-year deal.
Just call Bill now.
Oh my God.
They got another 4-year deal with Raleigh. What was interesting though is in the statement he said that we're going to try to keep it. Basically saying we're going to try to keep it hip hop.
Yeah.
Try to keep it.
Well, what does that mean? Does that mean that something in the contract indicates?
What I heard in that is we're going to turn it up and it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be different.
It's gonna be inclusive.
Yeah.
More inclusive.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you why the rebrand. Does anybody know?
No.
I think it's also to take Cole from having a headline every year.
Oh, that makes sense.
But if you call it the Dreamville Festival, he don't got a headline that shit.
But he's Dreamville, so it's like he has to be physically there at some.
Oh, that's
some
true.
point. Now this takes. He says he'll still be hands on, but this takes him off of
The stage.
Yeah, I don't have to really
Nice.
be there. I was just tight there wasn't no stream this year because I
Same.
really wanted to see Wayne set.
That's a crock of shit.
What?
Whatever you just said.
What you mean?
That nigga can stay home now. Anybody asked for his ass to come out? All right. I'm
Go ahead, no, speak.
I'm just saying, could stay home now. Has it been the Dreamville Festival or whatever it is right now?
But a lot of like
You don't have to be there.
yeah, but it's
That would impact
no.
sales.
Yes. Just like when Travis do the Astro World Fest, it's you're expecting to see Drake doing OVO Fest.
Wait.
You're expecting to see that
Who's
artist
the
with their
replacement headliner? Don't make me argue against Cole right now. But I don't know that they lose sales if he
If
just
you
goes
replace-
and books the headliner.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
And so if he went,
You
and
can't say that for fact.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
You cannot say that. Yeah, I don't know. You can't say that.
You're right. For fact, I cannot say that. That being said, of the dozen or so people I know that went to Dreamville this year, and if you want to add on every year, dozens of people I know that have gone to Dreamville. They
go
went to
for Cole.
Dreamville for J. Cole.
They go for Cole.
They go to see.
They see everybody else there, but they go for Cole.
And if they put whoever.
I'm shutting up because it's not important. How many people? I'm not shutting up because that's not what I do. How many people are at Dreamville currently?
I don't know.
40,000,
maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot.
50,000.
Like
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It
it's a lot.
It's definitely a lot. I'm not on the side of it's not a lot. I'm not on that side.
I think it would still be successful without him. I don't think it would be as successful without him being the headliner currently.
The part I agree with what you said, Ice, is whatever they're doing in the next 4 years, I'm sure they will try to eclipse whatever they have been
Absolutely.
doing.
This is the
Got
upscale.
it.
This is upscaling.
Yeah, have at
We
it.
want to make it bigger than just Dreamville,
But
but still do it for North Carolina, for Raleigh, etc.
and he owns it, right?
I don't know.
But
Just
I think so,
But
yeah.
outside of that, nigga, we got Rolling Loud. J. Cole not on Rolling Loud. So if you replace the people, that's them niggas. You replace J. Cole with them. You could do Rolling Loud numbers. To your point, if you replace the headliner with another monster headliner, the people gonna come.
Maybe.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's also like fatigue from you see the same artists at all these different festivals. Like there's mad festivals and there's only but so many superstars. Back to our conversation that we've had the last 2 weeks. There is a uniqueness about Dreamville that is J. Cole being the headliner.
It seems a little authentic.
It feels more grassroots.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And his whole label and squad,
true. That's
like
true.
that's a thing.
I agree with that.
If you just throw in, I don't want to say anybody's name because it's going to sound disrespectful. You throw anybody name in there, it's not going to ring quite the same.
I think they might look at it as they just maybe hit a ceiling. Like this is as big as it Pause can get.
Maybe.
Cole is on his
Took it
way
as
out,
far as we could go with you, earthy hoes.
and now we gotta upscale.
It's time to expand.
Yeah,
Might be.
Yeah, that might be.
And we'll try to keep it hip hop.
I saw that and I said, oh man,
Maroon 5 come next year.
About to turn into
Yeah.
Lollapalooza.
be prepared.
Put them fucking incense away.
Y'all shower now.
Who performed? Come on, somebody give us something that actually happened from this thing.
Again, because there was no stream, I couldn't really see much. I saw Wale.
I saw
just
Absol,
clips.
Jid.
I saw Wayne.
I saw Ludacris in the clip. I was like, oh shit,
I saw
look,
Luda.
it's Ludacris.
Yeah, I saw Luda.
I saw Eric
Wayne.
Badu.
I saw Juvenile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't see a
Why'd
stream.
they decide not to stream it this year?
They didn't say, but they did put it out early that there will not be a stream.
I'm sure
this
it's
year.
business.
Are we too old to catch flights and go to fucking the hippie shit?
Yes.
No, we not.
No,
Yes.
no.
No, we not.
I was strongly
I'm not
considering
going to
going. It
certain
just
festivals.
didn't really work
No,
out.
we-
Not for the festival shit. If somebody's doing a one-off show somewhere and it's like in their hometown, you got to be there for it. I'll catch the flight
We
for that.
not.
I'm not
Marks
doing
went
the
to the
festival.
Kendrick shit.
That's a one-off show.
You
in
would
his-
go to.
That's a
I
one-off show.
wanted to go to
in his
Dreamville.
shit.
I just had something booked this weekend, so I was not going to.
If Jeezy does a show in Atlanta for the
I
20-year
feel like
anniversary of
I
101,
feel like
I'm going.
This broadcast is too big to not have a presence over there. But I ain't going.
I wanted to go. Tanner went.
Yeah,
Oh.
Tanner went.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to call Tanner then. Find out why. Mandy went. I forget it then.
Call Mandy.
I ain't calling.
how it was.
You
picked up,
No,
then
nigga,
call
you
her.
call and tell me how
Check
it
on
was, nigga. I don't call and check on people. That's not my bag. That's y'all bag.
Just humanism. Humanism is our bad.
I'm joking around because we on air. I'll get to my human spirit when we get to selfish versus selflessness. That's when I'll get serious about where my human spirit lie. But okay, go Dreamville.
Yeah, that being said, I didn't see any major headlines,
Yeah.
any announcements, any super big special guests. It seemed like it was just a good weekend from everybody I saw posted.
Got it. All right, well, shout out to everybody that went out there. What I do love about Dreamville in the weekend is that there's never any hints of violence or
Yeah.
gunfire or,
Facts.
or overcrowding or just
Bullshit
you never
in
hear any of that.
general. Yeah.
which is dope.
You don't
Yeah.
hear none of that.
Yeah, because the hippie niggas, they just want to smoke some weed and get humped on.
No, because North Carolina is a great place to be right now for black people. Honestly.
Why you say that?
Just how black people are doing in North Carolina. Charlotte specifically.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
It ain't cheap neither.
Yeah, it's
That shit moving. It's moving.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I've
going
heard
to say it's
Charlotte's one of
on
the fastest.
par with Atlanta and DC, but I think it's in
It's
that
similar.
conversation.
The growth of
And it's growing
yeah.
tremendously.
Hey, shouts to Charlotte then. That's dope.
Shout out to Charlotte.
Yeah, so that's just a lit time to have.
Hell yeah.
out there right now. So shout out to them. What else?
Well,
Anything
music,
else?
y'all see this Billboard list?
Oh, I saw it. It wasn't
I
the
didn't see
worst of lists.
I see. I didn't agree with it, but it wasn't the worst. You know, sometimes they'd be so egregious. I'd be like, y'all shouldn't even be allowed to talk about this.
What was the list?
The top 25 women rappers of all time.
Why do we always let them do it to us?
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. It's part of our job.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it if this is early in the show for it, but
I saw the list and then I was like,
These fucking
here we
lists.
go. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. We'll talk about it. Why not?
What did you think of it, Ice?
I saw some old names that were there that shouldn't be there, and some names that were not there that should have been there.
For me, it was also it was more the order of. I'm trying to pull up list up now. It was the order of.
I got it.
You got to read it. It was the order of the people for me more than who was on it. Although there were two names I thought should have been on there.
25 is Tierra Whack. 24 is Doechii.
Okay.
23 is Gangsta Boo. 22 is Lady of Rage. 21 is Glorilla. 20 is Moni Love. 19 is Lotto. 18 is Remy Ma. That's some bullshit.
Keep going.
17 is Rhapsody. Some
That's
more
some
bullshit.
bullshit, yeah.
16 is Doja. 15 is Meg. 14 is Left Eye. 13 is Trina. 12 is The Brat. 11 is Cardi. 10 is Foxy Brown.
Oh, that seems a little low too, but carry on.
10 is Foxy. 9 is Eve. 8 is Roxanne Shante. 7 is Salt and Pepper. 6 MC Light. 5 Queen Latifah. 4 Little Kim. 3 Lauryn Hill. What? 3 Lauryn Hill. 2 Missy Elliott and 1 Nicki Minaj.
And before we react, let me give you their criteria because it's always
That's important.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is.
All right. So the criteria is body of work / achievements. And they put that as charted singles and albums, gold, platinum certifications. Cultural impact / influence, longevity, lyrics, and flow. That's the criteria to come up with this list.
I'm not mad at Nicki being number one.
And Nicki-
Missy
I'm not
being
mad at
number
Nicki.
two.
Nicki is number
I'm not
one.
mad at
I'm
those.
not mad at that.
I'm not mad at those two.
I'm not mad at that.
Lauren, I love Lauren, but
I'm not mad at that.
okay.
Because look who she sits behind.
Okay.
So-
I just think she's got more singing songs than she got rapping songs.
Way
So
more.
I wouldn't put her necessarily
Way more.
that high. I would put her on the list, of course.
She'd be high on the singers list
But see,
with
Yeah.
that same criteria.
her album that she rapped on went diamond.
Two of
Okay.
them.
She has 3 albums that she
I'm about
rapped
to
on.
say.
2 diamond albums.
Right.
Hard to argue against it is all I'm saying.
Cultural impact.
But and I feel like we've done that here before.
We have,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why I'm
And I would have her on there. I would just have her a little bit lower. That's
She would
all
be
I'm
lower.
saying.
Got it.
I'm not saying at the end of the list or
That
anything. I'm
5,
just-
read the 2 right after her.
I'm not gonna hold you. This is not a
Kim,
bad 5.
Queen Latifah,
That's what I said.
MC Light, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne Shante, E. Foxy Brown is 10. I would have her
Foxy
higher
Brown
person.
goes way higher, but that top 4, I would just put Foxy in the top 5.
Really?
Foxy,
Yeah.
100%
I agree.
is a top 5.
You can't, because who you gonna take out?
You got to take out Miss. To me, Missy's too high, but
Hell no. Missy is
You get what I'm saying? To put Foxy in the top 5, because again, we come from the Foxy era. Who do you take out that top 5?
I'm taking
5?
Lauren out.
Who's 5?
Yeah, I'm pushing Lauren back. That's all.
Nikki is 1.
I didn't ask you that. I said who's 5.
No, I'm about to tell you. Nicki
I know
is-
who's number 5. Sorry.
Queen Latifah.
Who was number 2?
and see, I can't take.
Can't take Queen Latifah out of that.
Well, I can't because I'm from New Jersey.
No, not just that. The cultural impact that Queen Latifah, it wouldn't be a bunch of these people if it's no
And
Queen
charting
Latifah.
singles, and I mean, to me, it's just that the same criteria that would push
I'm
Lauren.
from Jersey, so I'm not going to do it with you.
That's fair. I'm from Philly. I'm happy.
I can hear what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like whatever criteria pushes Lauren down would also push Left Eye down, would also push Missy down. I'm not against any of those people. I think they're extraordinary. But I'm just saying, if we're saying Missy's the number 2 woman rapper of all time, a lot of her influence was not from the bars. It was from the songs she made. And Missy's is like a all around amazing artist.
Performer.
Missy deserves all that shit that y'all give Lauren.
Yes, I think that's right. I
Yes.
just don't know if I'd have her as number 2 on my rapper list.
Missy ain't done enough rapping at all. All
Yes.
that yow. With respect to her pen and her albums and her artistry.
Creativity.
That's
all
where
that.
she gets to that
The
creativity. artistry.
rapping part. But she raps.
She does rap.
But not enough to
But
be the
she
number 2 rapper of all
sings-
time.
Not exactly.
Is she,
I'm not
is she
mad.
writing with a pen?
That's a good point. That's a good
If
point.
she's writing with a pen, you want her before the other rest of them.
Yeah.
Just maybe not as a rapper.
Right.
I don't have no problem with this top 5 shit. My argument comes later in the list. I'm looking for Bahamadia. Like I'm
I was
looking.
gonna say, yeah.
Ron
who-
Digga is the
I was
least.
gonna say, who
Yeah.
else
Aria
is left
now.
out?
Mia X. I said
Yeah.
it before.
Yeah.
People
Thank
laugh at me about it.
I
I'm
don't
looking.
play
There's names
about
I'm looking for.
the Philadelphia female MCs. I don't play about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jean Grey is a better
Shauna.
rapper than half that.
To me,
list.
Jean Grey should be on this
Jean Grey
list,
should
and
be
No
on
Name
this
should be on this
list.
list.
But when you
Jean
start
Grey
looking at the rest of the criteria,
Shauna.
I understand.
I understand why, but that's why I don't like the criteria. Because Jean Grey, to me, if we just talking about pure talent, this might be another wild take, but
No?
She can rap with it.
I don't know anybody on this list that can rap better than Jean Grey. Quite frankly,
Rhapsody.
I wouldn't fight that, but I'm saying they in the same
But
conversation.
Jean Grey different.
Yeah,
she's
Jean Grey is. I don't know nobody that rap better than Jean Grey.
But with the criteria,
I get it.
outside of bars, you don't have nothing else that's gonna meet
Yes.
the criteria.
And that's why I don't love the criteria a little
Gotcha.
bit. You know what I mean? Because
what I'm
now I got somebody who's extraordinary rapper like Jean Grey is not on the
Monster.
list.
She's a
Mark,
monster.
who would you take off the list?
I would take off. I hate taking people off because then it seems like a diss.
Not really.
I don't know the girl.
I'm taking Doechii
Like
off the
20.
list. I'll say it.
It's too early.
I'm not taking
It's
Doechii.
way
off.
too early.
I'm not
Way
mad at that.
too
Tierra
early.
Whack too. I like.
100% has to be off the list. Tierra Whack,
Yes.
I'm not mad at that either.
I
It's
would
too
take
early
Tierra
for
Whack.
these
Too
people.
early. Yeah, it's too early.
But you can't take Doechii off and leave Lady of Rage on.
I was about to say, yeah.
Wait, why not?
Name, all right, no. Hold on. Somebody name 3 Lady of Rage songs.
Not fair.
Name 2 Lady
That
of
is
Rage
fair.
songs.
That's actually fair.
It's not
that's
fair.
not
We
fair.
could be aware of Lady of Rage's contribution, which was
I know
more
verses,
than just.
but I know one
Which
song.
was more than just.
Tell me what it was.
Lady of Rage
She was
solo
the female.
songs.
She was the
She was in
female
a group.
representation of the whole West Coast at one point. Mm-hmm. That's a contribution to hip hop that some of these people have not paid.
Yeah, that's why I think she should be like number 26. I think she,
Lady of Rage make the list just off the Steve Harvey show. Or what's-
Afro puffs. And
whatever the fuck
Rock
shit.
on with your bad.
I'm about to say,
self.
everybody knows Afro Puffs,
Oh,
and you
shit.
can't name another song.
Yo not
Is she
on
from
here.
Farmville, huh? She from
Yo-Yo is another one.
Yo not on here.
Yo, not. This is what I'm saying. How the fuck? If you talk about West Coast representation of women, it's not
Yeah.
Lady of Rage. It's Yo-Yo.
Name me 2 yo-yo songs.
Lady of Rage got up there because of Death Row. Let's
Name
tell
me
the
2.
truth.
Name me 2 yo-yo songs.
You can't play with my yo-yo.
And
Don't try to play me out.
fucking exactly.
Now she on the I Want to Be Down remix.
Yep.
That's a classic verse.
I be your hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic verse. That's 2.
Rage is on.
That's-
Rod
she got
Digger should
twice
be
as
on this
many as-
list.
Rod Digger should.
Rod Digger
definitely-
should absolutely be on
Rod
the list.
Digger should definitely
Rod
be on
Digger
this list.
definitely needs to be on.
Where
Where
should
should
Because she
Remy be
actually
placed?
has some platinum singles, whether it's a
Yeah.
feature or whatever you want to say.
Ass off.
Where do you guys
Yeah.
think that Remy should be placed on this list? Because she's
Higher.
really low.
Higher than 18.
Yeah.
Higher than 18.
Like top 10?
No. But higher than, maybe 11.
I was gonna say maybe around 13, 11, somewhere in there.
Is
Definitely
Roxanne,
higher than that list though.
is Roxanne Shante too high?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Respectfully.
I hate to say that,
No.
but yes.
Respectfully.
You think she shouldn't be high? You think Foxy Brown should be lower than
Her
Roxanne
impact
Shante?
is major.
We
What
will
I'm
not
telling
spend
you,
another
bro.
5 seconds on Roxanne Shante. It is 2025, almost 2026. I'm just telling y'all.
If
Fair
that's the
enough.
case,
That's why she should be on the list, though.
But listen, if that's the case, then you can't say Salt and Pepper should be 7.
I don't think Salt and Pepper should be 7th. I do not think that Salt and Pepper should be above. It's fucked up to say, but you're asking me, and I wouldn't go to Billboard for mine. I would have the argument with people that know the shit. But I'm putting Foxy Brown before Salt and Pepper.
Out your fucks.
I know
I'm
you
not doing
can.
that.
I
I'm
love
not
it.
doing
I
that.
ask y'all. I know that it's
Yeah.
not appropriate to say.
Can't. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
that's your
y'all
list.
me.
It's not a crazy take, but I don't agree with it.
I
But it's
don't
not
agree
crazy.
either.
No. Nope.
Bro, without some of these people, there is no Foxy Brown.
But that's like
And
what
there's
numbers count.
impact right there.
I'm never taking away from their impact. I don't think that Foxy Brown is off the salt and pepper lineage. I don't.
She definitely is.
How?
What are you talking about?
What's the difference? She's a girl rapper. What other way is she off the salt and
Embracing
pepper
and
Embracing
your sexuality.
Yeah.
Shoop,
You got it.
nigga, shoop.
You got it.
Before,
What a man.
Before that.
No.
Even before
And-
that.
Y'all
Push
got-
it.
I said y'all got it.
Not just that, you talking about
I agree. I'm joking, but no, I don't think they're the same lineage. I think there's a very clear Foxy Brown. Like we know who the children of Foxy and Kim are, right? Like it's very
right.
clear. We know who the children of Latifah are. I don't see Foxy and Salt and Pepper being in the same lineage, but there is a way that they just open the door for everybody as just pioneers.
And I'll admit that I'm probably way more of a Foxy fan than most.
I love Foxy Brown too.
Bro, but
I think she should be high.
Salt
She's
and
amazing.
Pepper,
Salt
Salt
and
and
And that
Pepper
last
had
album-
commercial smashes
Yeah.
in the early fucking 80s, dog, when females in hip hop wasn't a thing.
Yeah, I mean, they got some of the
And they
biggest
got
hits on this
longevity.
list.
Yeah, like what we talking about?
Ain't no hit better than Super Waterman. I mean, they still play that shit on TV
Push
now.
it.
Push
And
it.
Push It.
What?
Yeah.
Tramp. They have
got
records.
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, no, they got a lot of
Hear
records.
that, the salt and pepper.
Let's go, man.
And-
Say tramp. They made tramp.
Yeah, man.
I love that song.
But Philly's well represented on this list.
man,
Left eye,
I agree with
Tierra
you.
Whack.
Bring
I'm
Foxy.
happy with that.
Foxy need to be at least 5.
Parks, I know it's Prize Picks time, but I just want to have a good time for a second.
Let's
You know the words to this?
Who produced this? Who made this beat?
do it. I'll look it up.
This the Dougie
Was it?
Fresh run?
Nah, what's my
Biz
man
Markie. Who made this shit?
It's on my net. What'd you say?
This is the Diamond D. This sound like something.
You must pay, so listen close to what I say. Cause this has a simple rhyme, cause this type of shit happens all the time now. If a stranger said hi, would you listen or would you reply? Nigga, they was stars. They was stars, nigga.
Look at this.
Salt and pepper was that shit.
He got all that old shit.
This was
Salt and pepper was that shit.
Would you reply?
How does this go?
Circumstance. Nigga, it was Run
Yo,
DMC.
that's his
Salt and Pepper.
Benjamins. Oh shit.
Herbie Lovebug is who produced it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love Buck.
Herbie also wrote the verses too.
He wrote the shit for them
He
too.
wrote all the verses. That's why I also
And
like,
I heard he stole
that
them.
bothers me.
I was about to ask you, do that affect anything for y'all on these lists?
Well, because that would change a lot of these rankings. But
If I say how long-
If you say Pen Game changes the list, then there's no list.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no
Pardon
list,
me,
but
let me take that back. The list is drastically changed.
Yeah, because half that list got written for. And a lot of men get written for too, but half that list got written. Herbie wrote a whole bunch of stuff there.
But written for-
Trex wrote stuff on there. Fucking JD wrote stuff on there. I mean, you could, anyway. Oh, that's the shit right there.
Hold on now.
Yo.
Hold on now.
Broken Silence album.
Go ahead, man.
Sorry.
I'm not sick no more. Turn up.
Listen, all that.
Hey yo, this one.
Broken
This is
Silence was a great ass album.
This is a hip hop
Broken
classic
Silence.
album, bro. This album.
That's
this
why
album is different.
Broken Silence is why Foxy needs to be in the top 5
This
over there.
album
I love
right
that
here,
album.
fam.
Uh-oh.
Fox, what up?
Christian Dior. Oh, come on, man.
Hey Joe, you said Broken Silence is why you have that higher than Il Nana album?
No.
No, but Il Nana is in there.
Okay, no,
I'm
because the way
saying-
you
I
said
get
it,
what
that's
you're
why I'm like,
It's the extra
Nana
piece that
is the
it's
one.
the extra piece that
That
people
Il
don't.
Nana album.
The
bro,
women that
crazy.
rank above Foxy have albums that may rank above Foxy.
Yeah.
Broken Silence for me establishes her place in wherever you want to talk
all
about.
right.
Because it's 3 strong albums in a row.
Yeah,
bro.
And the Firm.
China Doll was
And the
strong,
Firm.
too.
And the
And
Firm.
the Firm.
Yeah.
Hey, you kept
Y'all
up with
better
them.
stop fucking playing with Foxy.
You kept up with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, now look at us, Black Boy Joy. Look at the Black Boy Joy came out of us, and Mel was supporting us. You know, Mel don't be liking that Black Boy Joy shit.
I love Black
She don't
Boy
like, you
Joy.
know,
I do. Don't fuck you. Don't start no rumors.
Yo, Mel, I was getting out the car this morning, right? Mel was walking up. Mel came over and said, "Let me help you. Give me your bag. You need help with your scooter?" I said, "Yo, fam, why you being like, you all right?
Shout the man.
You need to hold some money or something? Why you being nice to me today? Like, yo,
I was
was like,
helping.
"Give it here, I
I was
got
helping
it."
my friend who's a little
carried the
a
water,
little bit of an
everything.
invalid.
I'm like, yo, give me my bag.
Camaraderie.
That's what's up, man.
Yo,
We a team, yo.
it's like, yo, that's fine.
It's like when you first got hired.
Shut the fuck up.
It's like when y'all was like friends. Oh, remember? Y'all remember? I be watching the old episodes.
Remember.
Y'all remember. Anyway. All right, time for my favorite part.
What's so wrong with him?
He's a nutcase.
Time for my favorite part of the show. Prize Picks. All right, Prize Picks is the best place to turn your sports knowledge into real cash. With millions of members, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Really simple and easy to use. All you have to do is pick more or less on at least 2 players' projected stat line for your chance to win now up to 2,000 times your cash. So run your game all season long with Prize Picks. And my Prize Picks of the week, I am going with, drum roll please, Give me Austin Reeves for more than 5.5 assists. Give me the Joker for more than 12 rebounds. Dr. Marc Lamont, I do have a Joker conversation I need to have with you immediately after this read.
White power.
Give me AD for more than 9.5 rebounds. And give me our friend of the show, Jason Tatum, for more than 3 3-pointers. All right, that doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, I can put my confidence in that. Feel good about that. And don't forget the basketball playoffs are here. Jalen Brunson, let's go! Go Knicks! And the action is on Prize Picks, the best place to win real cash on your favorite sports. Don't forget to download the app right this second and get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup and use promo code JBP. I repeat, if you download the app right this second and use promo code JBP, you get $50 instantly after your first $5 lineup. So good luck to all participants out there and run your game. All right. So much of that shit we were saying off mic was great. So much of what we went and did
as usual.
Mic
You said you had a
was
Joker
great.
question for him, so don't you
I
finish?
know, and then that's great. And then Ish was great. I'm trying to lead and segment properly.
Yeah, lead properly.
You
nigga.
want to tell him where we went?
We've been having an ongoing debate about who could lift 225 in here. And there's been a conversation about it. And some people were like, I could do it easily. Some people said they couldn't, et cetera, et cetera. And so it kind of got tabled for a while, like a lot of our debates. And then me and Corey started talking about it again. And Ian Schwartzman decided that he wanted to weigh in. I'm not sure why, but he said that he could do it. And I looked at Ian and said, yeah, I'm doubtful, but, you know.
Felt his triceps.
I felt his tricep.
You felt them up.
Yeah, because like if you have no tricep, then there's no chance you could do it. You know what I mean? It's a pectoral and tricep thing. So I'm like, if you have no tricep, he had a little tricep. I was like, okay, maybe he does push-ups at home or whatever that weird shit he does in the sauna is getting his arms strong. So I said, cool, let's go do it. And sure enough, Ian went down, took off his shirt, did his He-Man thing, his Hulk Hogan thing. He put up the blank bar. He put up 135. We put the second plate on. He got it to his chest. He was able to lift it off the bar, and then how would you describe the next 10 seconds, Joe? Get the shit off me! Help!
Yeah, a lot of shaking and trembling. A lot of red, pink face.
Yeah,
A lot of red, pink.
Yeah, red and pink face.
A lot of getting up, saying, "Damn, I think I pulled something."
He seems to have left too. So.
Yeah, no, he really said.
Oh,
I was like,
we
"You good?"
cleared him the fuck out of here.
Well, that's the other thing. I told him not to go down here and get involved with that hootenanny because Ian done broke his clavicle or something in his shoulder.
He had
man.
a couple shoulder shits.
He said he had 3 shoulder repair surgeries.
Yeah.
So that was an instance where the risk is just not worth the reward.
Not at all.
Right.
There was no point in doing it.
Men don't give a fuck
She
about
is
that.
not over
And he
every
pulled
time.
something. And he pulled something.
Yeah, he
He's
pulled
fucked up now. You got a baby on the way. You married. It's like, what are you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Men don't care about none of that.
You got to know your worth.
Well, it'd be a different thing if he like lifted weights regularly. Not to say that I think he runs and stuff like that.
he said he
but
lifted in college.
Said he ain't lift weights consistently.
If you haven't done
since
bench presses in a
college.
long time, jumping into 225 is crazy.
So after that, Dr. Mark gets on the bench,
Yeah,
throws it up. He threw it up. And then after that, then it was a line now.
yeah.
And after that, Freeze went.
I did what I said I was going to do.
You put it up, but
Put
did
it
it
up.
come
Oh,
down?
no, I'm sorry. Before Mark, Corey went. I'm sorry.
Corey don't count.
went.
Yeah.
And then
don't
Mark
count.
Corey
went.
did some
shit
prison.
before
Corey
he
did some prison shit. Even if you hold it with one arm, you can adjust the rack with this. I'm like,
Corey started curling and shit. I'm like, yo, man, put the bar down, man. What the fuck you doing?
So it was Corey, then Mark, then Freeze, and then I had to go because Freeze threw it up to me with what looked like the ease. Like Freeze just looked like he had that I've been in the house strength, nigga, just mowing the lawn.
Freeze put up the 185. He didn't get to the
No.
225.
I did. I just
Well, he
put
picked it up.
Oh, he got it
I
off
told
the
y'all.
He
I
got
said
it off the
I was
bar.
gonna. I can put it up.
right. But when it got to your chest,
Nah,
No,
no.
it did get to his
Oh yeah,
No,
no,
no.
I respect that. Yeah, you was like, I'm not.
I told
I'm not
everybody
trying.
off the rip. I just said
He
I
was
can
like,
put it
yeah,
up.
never.
I thought him throwing up the 185 was pretty impressive.
The 185 was impressive.
That was
I
impressive.
threw the
Especially if you don't
185
work out.
and I did that a couple times.
Yeah.
Freeze got that head strength. Like he just pulling from his dome.
That's where it's all up top, baby.
That nigga got
It's all up top.
So you bench pressed the 185.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the 225.
225. I just. All right, that's enough. Put that back.
He got that.
Mama
Mama
see if I can
said-
get it.
Take the chicken out the freezer, shrimp, boy. He got that.
But the
I'm
one
hard.
banquet shrimp,
I'm
chicken,
just-
that
yo.
banquet chicken.
Hey, you better be in there for me. Make sure your little brother eating the shrimp.
You got the
He just an out baby.
you got the I survived ass
babysit.
of a shrimp.
They got that good grade shrimp. That nigga got that fucking them straight A niggas that if they get into something, look at freeze.
Please don't move that microwave for me, boy.
Nigga got that fucking retired truck driver, oldest security shrimp.
Hold it.
Hang a TV strength.
Yeah, that nigga got that fucking goddamn freeze.
Cable vision.
That nigga could have been RoboCop in another life.
And then Flip put it. Flip was like, but right before we walk out the door, Flip said, "I'm gonna do it too."
Oh, really?
Well, I only did 135.
No, but
it don't matter.
No. We're
let
gonna
me
just
say-
downplay it.
Pretty good.
It don't matter.
it wasn't just that you did what you didn't try more. You probably I think you could have done more because
I think
you had like a kind of reckless strength. There's another word
Like
for
the Hulk.
it, but
Like the Hulk.
There's a way like
Tasmanian devil. Yeah.
sure.
No.
Yeah, I was saying you had kind of strength where you didn't realize how strong you were.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
like the nigga that wore the helmet strength.
Tell me, you
this
just making jokes, nigga.
we're not allowed to say, but like
I didn't say
you
it.
had.
You was the nigga that we took the lunch from, nigga. Tell me.
You wasn't in our lunchroom. You was in the back.
I was
Eating chicken nuggets. You was in the back.
Nah, I was in the head of your lunchroom,
You
nigga.
was in the back. You was in the
crazy.
portables. You couldn't come out all day.
Mommy, can I give hug?
You know what's so sad? Nah, you can't say that.
All right, let me go now.
You can't say that, bro. I know what you're talking about when the kids act that shit. You can't do that.
Lord bless him. He don't know his own strength. Lord bless him.
That's how he was. I think he picked the whole rack up.
It's crazy, son. Mommy, can I give hug? And they be missing too. They be missing the hug. You gotta take it. Oh no, I'm right here, baby.
And you throw a little dash to that little people strength.
Oh,
You gonna let him say
look
that?
like?
You gonna let your man say that on this broadcast?
Hodor.
This nigga strong as shit.
Nah, that nigga, he got for real.
You got under there.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
How'd that go?
What you pushed up?
Flip like when
Yeah, flip like what? Yeah, get your shit off. Nigga, you gonna get it out of everybody. Yeah, get your shit off. Flip like what? Don't back down now, 50.
it's like when in the Little Shop of Horrors when the plant started just picking shit up. I might be too old for you on the reference.
Nigga, we know about Seymour and all that shit, nigga.
Yeah, you got that type of strength. Like when the gremlin started wilding. Like, oh shit.
Niggas ate after
I'm-
12.
Oh shit, these niggas mean business.
Fed this nigga after midnight.
Oh, these niggas mean business right here, boy. So then I got down there. I didn't even bother with that 225. I'm not playing with them.
Yeah, you ain't.
I'm not playing
But
with
you said from the beginning you weren't gonna make no false promises about what you could do.
at all.
So what you did?
135.
How many times?
He did 185.
Mel
No, it
didn't
wasn't
go down.
135.
Hold up for a second. Ish. Mel, you didn't go downstairs. How would you?
Oh, no, I figured you started with 135 and then went up.
All right. I'm gonna get you. I'm not over that publishing shit. Yeah, I don't know what it was. One something. What was it?
185.
185.
How many times?
I don't know. Shit, once, nigga.
Oh, all right.
We weren't rapping. We were just having just.
Ish, what you could do, Ish? Can you do that?
185?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
That's not true. Ish, you strong.
I don't know. I'm not.
Or you just haven't done it in a long
Yeah,
time. I got it. Being pretty is hard enough, right? Pretty is she walking down the street. Trying to look at nigga. I know your little trick.
That's crazy.
But that was fun and nobody got hurt. Hopefully Ian's okay.
Nah, Ian,
Yeah, that was fun, though.
No, Ian pulled something.
No, he really did.
He did.
He, on all jokes aside, he was like, yo, he
Put the
whispered, yo,
he put the
I thought he was
225 up there.
He couldn't get that. He had some. He needed help to get off his chest. Like he'd still be there if he did it by himself.
That's the worst. Getting caught under a bench, YOLO.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not fun.
Good
Shit.
times though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Great times.
I'm trying to find this smoke that I have for Marc Lamont. Here
I think
it
it's
is.
right on at Marc Lamont Hill.
Now I got it right here.
Uh-oh.
This is something that Marc Lamont retweeted from a friend of the show, Jay Will. We fuck with Jay Will up here. That's my guy.
That's my guy.
dog. Absolutely love Jay
Salute.
Will. Jay Will said, If LeBron or Steph dropped 61, 10, and 10 in a game this time of year, we'd shut down the internet, yada, 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 yada. Let me get to the end. ESPN would talk about it for 2 days straight, but when Joker does it, it's just another night. Why? Because he doesn't look the part. He's not flashy, not loud, but make no mistake, skill for skill, he's already outpacing Shaq, Hakeem, and even Kareem.
He is.
We're just afraid to say it. Joker isn't just the best player in the world. He's quietly building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen, and media is still acting like it's a fluke. And Marc Lamont took that and said, facts.
I would agree with
And I couldn't believe that you said that.
I agree with some of the parts in
So
there.
I will say, in fairness, I wouldn't read all that. I was really facting the first half of it. If he dropped these big numbers, maybe bragging and talking about it. That I would say. To the second part,
I was ready to argue about the second part with you.
I don't think he's wrong about the second part. I just don't think it matters. Like statistically, he is outpacing Shaq and Olajuwon. I just think it's a different era, and so it doesn't mean the same thing.
Yeah, it means absolutely nothing.
I'll give you a perfect example is rebounding. Rebounds are a lot easier to get in today's NBA because a lot of teams, bigs, abandon the basket and go up the court. That's why you see a lot of point guards now averaging 8, 9 rebounds a game. So Jokic's rebounds are not the same as Shaq's rebounds. If I had to pick a guy to win me a game right now, I'd still go with Shaq.
Of course.
Not Jokic.
Of course you would.
Right. But I do think that Jokic is so great and so extraordinary that now we act like the shit is normal because it's just like when James Harden and Russell Westbrook were getting triple doubles every night. We started acting like a triple double wasn't a big deal, and it's like if they're that easy to get, other people would get them.
Exactly.
The league's changed. It's easier than in the 50s, but it ain't, or the 80s. But
Shaq averaged 23.7 points a game in his long career and 10.9 rebounds per game, if I'm reading this correctly. Joker is at 20.9 and 10.7. So where exactly is he on pace to out?
I don't think that's right. But if you look at their prime, years,
I think if you looked at their prime years, it'd be even worse for Joker.
I think Mark and Jay Will and a few other people and Ish may be falling for just modern day recency bias with this Joker shit because, like you said, we're in a different league and he's doing some shit. And today the term two-way player exists.
I like Joker too.
I'm talking about a day where that term didn't exist. Because you had to play on both sides.
And Dream averaged 21.8 and 11.1.
Let me look at
the Joker to me is too obsolete on one side of the floor for me to start putting him in the same ballpark as Shaq and Hakeem.
I like Joker
and Kareem.
I think the him not looking the part and being overlooked thing is absolutely.
Bro, let me ask you a question.
Wait, you don't fuck with Kareem? Why you made that?
No. Kareem is my GOAT.
Let me ask you a question.
But let me say this real quick before you. I think the thing about Jokic that people are forgetting, one, his efficiency is crazy. You've never seen a center put up those numbers that he puts up and shoot the 3 ball and damn near lead the league in assists. So you might have, even if Shaq averages 4 more points a game, there's 20 more points coming out of assists that Jokic is giving you. He directs the floor. He's the point center. He's the pivot. He's the ball.
He can't jump high enough for you to put paper under his feet. He's slow as shit and he's running the breaks. We've never seen a center run fast breaks, bro.
Well, we weren't allowed to see that. But that's part of the era changing. We weren't allowed to see that.
No, nobody was talented enough to do that.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Name them.
That's not true what you're saying.
I'm asking y'all.
Wilt Chamberlain was talented enough to do that.
He did it. Wilt Chamberlain did not handle the ball enough to handle the ball.
He led the league in assists.
Bro. The assist is different. If you want to talk about rebounds, it's different. The assist was different back then.
Yeah, I think they were harder to get.
I think Shaq played point in high school.
You are wrong.
Shaq handled the ball and passed the ball in high school. I am not wrong. So find another.
He played the point.
All right, so maybe he didn't play the point. He handled the ball and passed the ball in high school. David Robinson flew like a fucking flamingo.
David Robinson is another guy.
David Robinson would be in that too.
David Robinson grew like a foot in a year. So it's like saying AD is now a 4.
That's how Cat was.
He wasn't a 4 when he was growing up.
But David Robinson was very athletic, could move around.
Yeah, I'm just saying those people would not be allowed
Derek
to
Coleman.
do that.
There's a lot of guys. It's a different era, a different style. I don't like to compare eras because who knows what Kareem would be if he played in this era with this style of basketball? Who knows what Giannis would be 30 years ago? You know, we see that debate all the time.
250 points.
Bro, stay in this era.
But what I'm saying is Jokic, what I'm saying is the particular skill set that he has in this era, we haven't seen before.
Sir, that's fine. You still can't come in this room with your one ring having ass. You can't come over here. Your name ain't even to be mentioned with the Shaqs.
How many he need before he can be in the conversation, though?
More than one ring.
Because Wilt only got 2, and he's in the conversation, right? Dave Robinson only got 2, and he's in the conversation. So I'm just saying, if he has one more, is he in the conversation?
Yes.
Hey, yo, fam, if you are a center and you averaging a triple-double, that is something to be said about that.
Absolutely.
And
I think Joker's incredible.
Like, yo.
And I don't think we say that enough, is all I'm saying.
And y'all LeBron crazy.
He's incredible and he stat pass.
Y'all, how? Bruh.
I don't think he's stat pads.
I
just think
I
the
watch
league-
basketball too much to say he's stat padding, because he's not. He's not stat padding.
Okay.
No, he doesn't play defense.
Yeah, I don't know what
So
you're
even
that's
if he's
the
not,
knock-
listen
that's
to this.
the knock
if
on
he's
him to
not
me.
playing defense,
That's
you
the thing I say
don't
about
see
Luka.
nobody kill him.
Yo.
If he's not playing defense, the nigga that he's guarding don't get points.
Yo, that's not true.
Embiid gets busy on him.
That's not true.
Yo,
That's
nobody
not
can
true.
stop Joel Embiid. Keep going. If there's somebody's
But
a
there aren't that many good centers in the
Yo,
league. That's
fam,
the other
listen
piece
to
of
this.
it.
If somebody's a defensive liability, today's NBA will exploit your defensive deficiencies.
I've seen mad game winners on the Nuggets happen on Joker's watch. Mad of them. They
what
walk
I'm
right by
telling
him
you
and
is,
do it.
niggas not exploiting
But I
him.
don't want to listen. We'll get to this later.
AD wasn't exploiting him.
We'll get to this later. We'll get to it
Passionate
later.
about it. You got my man
I see.
started.
No, AD wasn't exploiting him. And AD's
Got
offense
you.
is amazing.
Okay, we'll get to this. We'll get to this. I didn't know I was going to fucking do
It's
that.
escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Not at all. We having a sports conversation. That's what men do. I'm saying that niggas don't be wanting to give them
there's
this
a
dude.
There's a lady here, and Flip is here. Like we don't want.
It's okay. No, we fine.
No, we don't.
He's got toys.
Can't lose
He pulled out
that.
his toy.
I got my toys. Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Yo, that is nuts.
To wear the source.
That's funny. That's
Yo,
crazy.
y'all keep making fun. Y'all gotta stop that, man.
What else is in music that needs our attention? Do y'all want to talk about the Drake leaks at all?
Can I hear it, please?
Drake leaks at all.
I didn't listen to him, but please.
Look at my
play
man.
it.
Got
Please play
his
him.
fuzz on.
I don't trust leaks anymore.
Look at
Me
my man.
neither.
Got his
I run from leaks just because
Look
I
at
don't
my
know what's
man.
real anymore.
He back on the. He back on the wagon.
You got all 3 songs?
It's my son.
Those 3
Yeah, but
records
I'm
leaked?
not playing all of them.
Yeah, I heard one. One of them.
Back on the
He was going crazy.
wagon. Let's go, boy.
All right, let's see. Here we have Shopping Spree. Oh, they took it down. Oh, they took it down. Hold up. They don't play. Oh, they took all these shits down.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
I'll get them real fast.
I guess that means. Does that mean they were real? Does that mean,
I was about to say, yeah. Does that
might-
mean it was real?
They were
lends-
definitely real.
Yeah, that lends to
Some people saying AI.
It was
and
him.
stuff.
No, it was him. I heard one of them, and he was going.
They were rappy or
Which
they
one?
were
Which one was
rappy.
a good one, Joe?
All of them were good.
Really?
And all straight rapping, not the sing-songy stuff.
One of them was sing-songy, but it was good. One was rapping, but it was hard, and it was good. And another one was, they all were good.
Yeah, when he rap, he's excellent. He's a
They all
monster.
were good.
He's dope when he does sing-songy shit. It's just,
I might be
it's a bop, right?
That's true.
underselling them. They were good.
Yeah, the one I heard, it was good. I ain't listened to it multiple times. I listened to it once. I heard it all the way through. He was going.
Yeah, I'd be scared of leaks.
You think the
but
leak was intentional though?
That would be my question.
I don't think so if they struck it.
I think that's his new trick, is to leak it and strike it.
Leak it.
Leak it.
See what happened.
Get some market research.
No, that's what I think. I think you throw it out there and you see if the current climate is coming back around to receiving you. Because I think at one point it didn't matter what he put out.
Facts.
They was just shitting on him.
Well, I mean, the leaks were cool. I wanted to talk to y'all about, and one of them he said, Cade left his Crocs. Cade Cunningham left his Crocs, and I fucked you in them.
Who's Cade Cunningham?
Cade
Point
Cunningham
guard
is
for the
the
Detroit
point guard
Pistons.
for the
Thank you.
Pistons.
Thank you. Thank you.
Too young for you.
Or not?
Stop it, y'all. Don't be silly.
What you
Leave her alone, yo.
Mel cannot date Cade Cunningham.
Are
Y'all crazy?
How old is he?
Crazy as
I'm about to
hell.
tell you, and I'm gonna show you
She
him.
doesn't
Okay.
want to date him.
Yeah, but I don't like how they just did that, Mel.
Who said
He's
she
about
wanted to
24.
date him?
Niggas like,
23,
I don't-
24.
No, he went to college for a year.
He 23 going on 24.
Oh, that's too young.
Thank you very much.
Yo, man.
I'll accept you guys' apologies.
Nah, he's too young.
She don't like that
I'll
light skin
accept
shit.
you guys' apologies. Thank you very much, Antoine.
Mel,
Yes.
he next year.
Don't say the amount of money. It don't matter. He is a child.
Let's go, Mel. Let's go
Oh, wait.
stand on it,
Now
nigga.
he
You
is
get
gonna-
to the bread.
I
nigga.
listen. I did
I
some
got
math.
buildings, nigga. I got
I
buildings
did
in
some
my
math
name.
as to what I would
Yo,
feel
Mel, fuck these
comfortable
niggas,
with.
yo.
Wait, hold up.
And I feel like the youngest I would feel comfortable with
30.
28, 29.
Oh, you going to... Oh, Leo.
Okay, do you know?
Leo.
Leo Mel DiCaprio.
Let Joe finish.
No, I'm throwing it to Ish.
Oh,
I'm not doing this.
what? I ain't
Say, all right, say it with me.
Get the questions out, bro.
Super
Super
Max.
Super Max.
You know what a Super Max is?
Yeah.
You know the dollar amount on the Supermax?
I think it's like around like 300
I don't
million.
think that's fair when men do that to women.
Yeah, it's not.
Thank
It's
you.
not.
I don't think it's fair when men do that to
I
women.
agree.
Let me get in my mark back. I don't think it's fair. I'm doing it still.
So you're doing it for
I'm doing it.
content
But
purposes.
I don't think that's fair when niggas do that.
Got it.
That's not right, because it's like projection almost.
Like we want that.
It's like it's almost to say, like, we would do it, so you would do it.
Very much so. Very much so. You guys really act like if you had vaginas, you would just be letting the lips just flap all over the fucking place. Like you wouldn't have any respect for it ever.
Well, wouldn't that be totally fine? Do I get to do it? Well, first of all, I already said I'm doing it. I said that already. 2, do I get to do it under the same guise and veil that most women do it, where it gets to be like unspoken about, like secret society, where nobody could talk about my wholeness and how many miles I put in my pussy? Because if nobody can ever say nothing about it,
Then you're definitely doing it.
1,000%. Are you crazy?
The same rules apply.
And if I catch one of these little young niggas, anyway, I'm projecting again. What were we talking about?
Supermax.
No, we wouldn't talk about that no more.
No.
We
talking
weren't
about the
talking
Drake
about
leak.
Oh, Drake. We were talking about the Drake
leak.
leak, and he mentions
Yeah,
the
but
guy's
if y'all
name
didn't
right
hear
now,
it,
and
then
it
we
crops.
can't talk about it. But I just thought
And
that
Freeze
was...
can't, he can't find it. Freeze can't find it.
You can't say I'm sitting in Cade Cunningham's locker at the Palace or whatever the shit is in Detroit now. Shout out to the D. And Cade left his Crocs in here, so I took them, and now I'm fucking this girl in the Crocs.
He said it was in the locker room?
He said he was sitting in the locker. I guess he had a game in there or whatever. Who knows? And he said was sitting in Cade's locker, and he said Cade left his Crocs. So he said he took them.
I gotta hear it.
And he fucked homegirl in them. I'm not putting sauce on it. It
That's a
says
weird
that
flex.
verbatim.
I just fucked your bitch.
Yeah, that ain't that.
Flops.
That's different.
I
fucked your chick in another nigga Crocs. It's not the same as I fucked her in some Gucci flip.
I thought you said she put the Crocs on.
No, him.
See what I'm saying?
It's a little different ish. That's different.
I don't understand why I would want to tell somebody I did this unless I'm fucking Cade's girl.
That's the only way it makes sense to me. How do you
Because
explain
why
this?
do this other girl care what Crocs you got on? And why you got Crocs on?
That's funny. That's funny.
Wait, were they in sport mode or not? Because that's important.
Yeah, you know what? You got it.
It matters.
If he popped K girl and put it in the song, I think it's corny. I think that's horrible. But if he,
How old is this girl?
I don't know Cade's girl.
All right, we
I
just
don't wanna
gossiping.
bring-
Yeah, we don't know nothing about. We don't know if Cade got a girl.
Yeah,
We
none
don't
of
know
that.
if he
got it,
popped
got it.
Cade girl.
Got it. Okay.
No, you said that. Like
I know.
Yeah, but no.
But we don't know. Shit. I'm just theorizing on why this line would make sense. This is.
I gotta
this is
hear it
weird.
because to me,
To me,
it might be funny.
None of them circumstances make it make sense to me.
Yeah, it might be funny.
I can't think of no condition where you should say that
I gotta
out
hear it.
loud.
But it is a good sign if you a Drake fan. It is a good sign if you a Drake fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. If he's sneaking the sassy bars back on fire,
I'm with that.
like fire, and he back there doing, hey, it's a good sign. Is all I'm saying.
Stupid. It's perfect
It's
time.
a good sign.
Yeah, summertime
Perfect
Drake.
time.
Yeah.
I ain't think about that.
Yeah. You're gonna need a couple of those.
He'll be back on top soon.
I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Ooh, summertime Drizzy.
Yeah,
Bang. Ooh.
yeah.
Do I wanna be-
Look at
am
your
I gonna
man.
be phony?
Look at your man.
I gotta figure out how I'm a pod this summer.
He jumped right on the
Do I want to
bandwagon.
continue to be against him and everything he does and stands for, or do I want to be phony?
You could be phony.
You want to be phony.
If the
'Cause
slaps
when the slaps are slapping and you outside,
I stand for the music. I don't really care for these niggas. I hate all these niggas. I'm on the side of the music. Once I get the music in my, I ain't gonna
All right,
lie. I was
I
in
got-
the shower the other night. The last chick came on the party that played some of them end songs. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't ready to be phony yet.
I do have the 3 snippets.
Oh, you got them?
There's Shopping Spree,
Shopping Spree is the one.
Cheerios, and then there's
Shopping Spree
Waiting
is
to
the one.
Exhale
I heard
with,
Cheerios.
21 Savage.
I gotta hear this.
I think Shopping Spree is the Cade line.
I heard the Cheerios one. The whole song. I heard. The
Or
Cheerios.
I think they say Shopping Spree is actually called Bar Harbor now or something. But
Oh, that's where you go shopping at.
Sounds fancy.
Bal Harbor?
Miami.
It's expensive as fuck.
Pause this.
Cade left his Crocs here. Like at his crib?
He was in the Pistons
no, he was in the
locker
Pistons
room.
locker room. He said I was in the Pistons locker room.
So I went in the Pistons
I'm
locker
on
room,
another
grabbed
mission.
Cade's.
Cade left his Crocs here.
And I fucked you with him.
Some strange.
I just want this to make sense. This shit crazy. This shit sound wild to me.
You light skin, make this make sense.
That's what I'm trying
That
to say.
shit.
Like you gotta.
How do y'all? I don't get. You know how y'all think.
Ooh, those are nice Crocs.
You out.
I'll take them.
I'll be
Was it like the
unsure.
Balenciaga Crocs? Was it the Salehi Crocs? Like
Let's go, Ishi.
I'll be uncertain.
I'll be baby.
Motherfucker. Niggas like,
I'll be uncertain.
I'm on the fence.
I'll be
I'll be unsure.
That's funny. That was mad funny. That
Okay,
shit,
Go ahead.
that shit, I don't know. Fuck you asking me for? Nigga,
you
I
don't know.
wear
You
Crocs.
I'm looking for the
Nah,
translation. Don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But the flow was crazy. I like that.
Yeah, I like
the
that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you want to play
That's
some of the rest of them?
No, the cherry. I
Can't
like
play him for long.
the
'cause,
Cheerio
you know.
joint. The Cheerio joint is the one I heard.
Flag.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, press the sound effects.
Yeah, you got to drop some bars.
No, we just got to talk over it. Don't sit here looking so
All right, this
mesmerized
is
in the face.
this is Cheerios.
You can cut this off.
This the
Cut
one.
that off.
Yeah, that's the one I heard.
That sound tough. Yeah, I
You
like
went
that
crazy.
shit.
Yep.
That's the drink I want to hear.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Look, yeah. Yeah, nigga, come on.
That one though. I need
nigga.
that one mixed and mastered ASAP.
Look what y'all
that
did.
need to drop Friday.
Look what you did, problem.
Look what they did.
Oh, Kendrick and y'all. That made him. Hey, I'm 40. Piss Steve
That's
right there.
that came on like something.
That right there.
How the last one sound?
Oh, the last one is Wait and Exhale with 21 Savage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye when that's mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
And handed to the right person.
Let's go.
And you know, Savage gonna get on there and do what he do.
Oh, yeah. No, it's there. It's done already.
Yeah.
That's a Savage
It's
beat.
done already.
That's a Savage beat.
Yeah,
That's a Savage beat.
sound pretty good.
Uh-oh.
All right, Kendrick, Future, Weekend, Metro, who else? Y'all niggas?
Ross.
Joe.
Rocky.
Who else?
Joe.
Ooh, Rocky, I ain't thinking about you.
Joe.
You beat your case, get over here. Joe Thomas?
Joe
God damn.
Joe Johnson.
He got something for Joe Thomas? What he mad at? I want to know what he did.
They gonna drop a Scary Hours pack as soon as we finish recording.
That
As soon as we go out.
Boy.
The thoughts, views, and that's gonna be right in the beginning of the
He's back
song.
to doing that. I'm back for a couple of months.
Listen, we just want the music.
I'm not
dog.
all the way
I
back.
don't care.
Slaps.
I don't care.
I'm not going to get my OVO hoodie or anything,
The cape. You're not gonna go get the cape.
but
Stupid, yo.
Yo, I can hear those outside. Yeah,
For sure.
I can hear it.
I'm telling you, Cheerio shit go. I ain't know they.
it's all
you know,
right,
I don't know
man.
how that leak and all that other shit go, but that I heard the whole song.
that boy was just waiting for one to catch off, boy. He just waiting on it. He just waiting on little Nokia.
Call my
So he
phone.
could,
I ain't gonna hold you.
run behind it.
Yo,
Where the fuck the function?
if I'm party, I'm very tight at Nokia.
Why?
Wow.
Nigga, don't stop it's on our joint album. My name ain't nowhere on this. And this is the record that's shooting up the charts.
It's going crazy.
Nigga, you stealing my take. Did I say that a couple damn pounds ago?
You said that?
Yes.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. I don't be listening when you talk.
He ain't getting spanky for it. Huh? He not getting spanky for it.
For that song?
Yeah,
Is he even in the video?
it's his album. He got to be getting some spanky for it.
My bad. I didn't know you said that, but I saw the shit yesterday because it's number 3.
Would you be mad? Your song, your album, you not on it, is shooting up the charts.
If I was
Like in real life, if
I was getting
that's you,
paid
would
for
you
it?
be mad?
If
As
I'm
an
him,
I think he should be mad.
yes.
but-
If I'm him, because
artist.
just because of how it's always been the whole, damn dog, I do this, you steal it from me. It's always been that narrative around him and his music with dude. So if I'm him, I'm very tight.
I don't know.
We got a joint project,
Do I got
and
points?
this is on that song.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm talking about.
It's on
You know
his-
what? I think that's
I
just.
don't know,
I think
bro.
it's a personal thing. Everybody.
Because he might have got points on other shit that he wrote that he got
and
already.
he might not have been mad.
I was mad when M took me off the Slaughterhouse intro for the second album.
Fix that though.
I was mad.
Yeah, that was
about
fucked
it.
up.
I believe you.
I'm
a little
just saying.
different. That's a little
Now,
different. though.
hold up.
That was a rapping song.
Now, had that song made $10 million,
But it's our album.
true.
It's the intro.
And it wasn't the single.
But it's the
It's the
first
intro to
song you
your
press
album.
play on when you put the
Yeah, it's
Slaughterhouse
that's
Shady
what made it
album
insulting.
on.
And it was a very Joe Budden song, but
and Joe Budden made Slaughterhouse.
Look at Mark.
that's it. No, it was no.
Yeah, I hate you.
Park's like,
I'm about to cry.
That's why I got so real shit. That's why I got so mad.
Yeah.
I got mad like I got taken off that record. I told them niggas, I said, yo, I'm not gonna hold y'all. The day that album drops, I'm putting out the version with Joe's verse on there. And I did that shit like album maybe like 4 hours later. Yep, here you go. I don't care.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
What was the
Response?
what was the rationale behind taking you off?
Song was too long, I think, right? It was like,
Too long? Maybe I was whack. I don't know.
Say,
And you
quality bars.
You
over.
can't not look like a team player.
No, you're right.
I get it.
So don't matter. You can't go, hey, why was it me? It don't matter, nigga. It was you.
I don't remember. Did they leave you little ad libs like Inspector
Yeah, I think so.
Inspector Deck at the end of the Tupac song.
No, he trying to make me mad.
Nah, that was bullshit right there.
That was bullshit. I'm with you.
That was bullshit.
Damn.
I was heated.
If I'm Party, I would be mad. Yeah, you're as an artist, you could be mad a little bit.
But what if Drake comes in with a song, it's already done, but I want to put it on this album, and you'll still get points?
Because you know what it's
You
like?
have nothing to do with this song. This is a gift.
It's
Maybe
like-
you won't be mad, but you'll still be.
It's like a fourth person coming in and taking somebody out the threesome. That's what it's like.
Not if they my two.
This is your threesome. You in here.
No.
You and two other people. Y'all about to get busy. Here comes somebody executive producing the threesome. They coming in. This would be better without you.
But look,
You get the fuck out this room.
But
Right
to
now.
Parks' point, let's say he already had the song done, and I just wanted to put that on this project to get it out to the world.
And you're getting your points.
Now it's a threesome where they both my means, and I'm just letting you come in here and get.
And it's still my work though.
Yeah,
And it's your first #1 or top 10 or whatever.
and you're not even on it.
That's the hard
That's
part.
all I'm
That's-
saying.
that's-
like
that's
they talking
tough.
about this
'Cause you
song.
don't know if you're getting another
They talking about Nokia got potential to go #1 in the next couple weeks.
No, that's tough.
That would
From an
you just
artistic
went-
standpoint,
what I'm
that's
saying.
tough.
That's all I'm saying.
That's tough. But
Actually, maybe if I'm Party, I'm not mad.
But some niggas
Maybe.
niggas don't care about playing Robin, bro. Everybody don't got to be Batman.
But the difference between my Slaughterhouse situation and his situation is, like Park said, it was an intro. This is a hit single that potentially can be remixed shortly. So I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna go piss the nigga
That's
off.
true. That's true.
I ain't gonna go piss the nigga off or fight with him over what could be a bigger bag potentially.
I'm not even saying about fighting or nothing like that. I'm just saying sitting there at home by yourself, you probably feel away.
Oh,
I
no.
would feel
Oh,
away.
no. If I'm sitting home
That's
mad
all I'm
and
talking
feeling
about.
away by myself, when I wake up tomorrow or the next day, somebody's gonna feel it with me.
No,
I'm
'cause
not-
see that, but
I'm not gonna be the
that's
only one
short-sighted.
feeling this
That's
way.
short-sighted. Like you said, baby, he knows, yo, we could do this could happen, that could happen, so let me not fuck nothing up. But behind closed doors, I'm a little tight.
Well, I said somebody. I might not tell it to Drake.
Okay.
You don't think that they had these conversations prior to the song even coming out?
I'm
With
sure.
what the
It depends on how
what
the
the
song-
additional plans are for it?
Tell us.
I'm just.
Why don't you let us know?
Niggas
It's a
from the
legit
Six talk.
question.
I don't think that he thought
How
that
them
song
niggas
was
from
gonna be
the
hit like
Six
that
talk.
at first.
I think
Don't get me.
I
Don't
think
get me
everyone thought that.
Yeah, because as soon as we heard it,
Not
like,
true. That's not.
Yeah, that
on my
was
first
We had the
listen to
same-
the
I had
album,
the
I
same
was like,
argument. I don't think
oh,
he
yeah.
thought it was gonna be a hit first. Same thing with the got me in my feeling the Kiki shit. Like some of these songs, I don't think he thought that song was gonna go like that.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
My thing is, if I'm home and I'm Party, and my points are coming in,
Yeah.
and I got paid, and I'm in some big ass house,
Yeah.
I'll get over it.
Nah, but sometimes like I mean, I'm not an artist, but I know that sometimes when you contribute to things, it's not even if you still get paid for it, it's the look.
I agree.
You
No,
know
I'm
what I
saying
mean?
from an artistic standpoint, but also now this is a part of my resume. So now the look that this has afforded me makes my price go up on everything
hear that.
else, and now I could be a part of other shit, and I can use this as the. You know
Well,
what I
they
mean?
said wherever he was at recently, Party, that he did perform Nokia, like without Drake. And remember that Party is a writer first.
Yeah.
So he might look at it
That's a good point.
a little different. He might take the writer stance and be like, I wrote it.
I wrote it.
Although he's
Like-
not, I don't think he's credited as a songwriter on this. But he may,
Yeah,
it might be
but-
some.
wanna
Yeah,
check.
you know.
I wrote this album. I'm on this album.
Yeah, for sure, it's your album.
You did this. I did joints with Rihanna. Like, I'm chilling.
Bro, if this song goes to #1 for 7 weeks.
Then what
It's
dance you gonna do?
It's Party's
in the summertime?
album.
Yeah, but that's just a song, and Party's not credited on this at all, even under the song. Like that, I remember the thing when they were talking about Drake's #1s, right? And people saying, why didn't Sicko Mode count in his list of number ones? Because it doesn't even say featuring Drake.
I remember that.
But what?
You're talking about one side of the record. And there's two sides of a record that generate money. There's the master recording and there's the songwriting and publishing. Even if you're not getting any points on the songwriting and publishing because you're not on the song, you may still be getting points because it's on your album. You're a featured artist. Or you're not a featured artist. It's on your album.
So if the song goes number one, just the song, I'm not talking about the album already did its number one on release.
That number one song is going to continue to drive people to my album.
Yeah. And I'm going to get points off the sales of that record.
Off that record?
Yes.
All right. See, I didn't know that. That was my question.
It's his album. So I would assume.
Because I look at even when if you go on the anywhere and search it, like
again,
it comes up.
There's two sides to a record.
Just Drake.
There's publishing and there's master.
I got you.
So if you're getting points as an artist because it's on my album, he's still getting money off it.
And I still want my question answered about what dance you're going to do when it comes on in the summertime.
The one leg with the one leg.
Fresh off the bike. Not fresh off the bike. July.
Nah, you got to do the hill toe. Just because you fresh off the
to Nokia.
You got to. And what do you think you're talking to?
I think you should do wheelies.
Who's calling my phone?
And that shit bad because you love to talk on the phone. That's his bad.
That's funny, son.
It's gonna be like, tell me where's the function? Where the funk?
Yo, that's funny, yo.
Yeah, he always thinks somebody trying to be funny.
You seen me dance to a song before?
Yes. You be doing that shit.
Sure I am.
Hey, you be getting crazy.
There's nothing wrong with this. Look at you.
You can dance.
But wait, you see me dance to a song?
You did say like that. You did say like this shit was crazy.
Word, like,
Yes,
he's
he's
nigga. Like I dance.
He's
I like
the
a dancing nigga to
grumpiest
you.
man on earth. You like my dad now. Chill out. It's all right. I seen you dance to a song.
You probably did.
Was
And
it
I
Drake
seen
song?
you fuck that tall girl on the waterbed.
Yo, what
Air
was
mattress.
Wow, I did not see that. You watched?
I was right there at the door.
nigga's nasty, bro.
No, if you fuck
Oh, no.
him in the house, he's gonna be right there.
He come with a cup and
Yep.
be having it
He's
on
going
the
to be right there.
They've told
If
those
you fucking
stories.
anywhere
This is
and
not
Joe
a
there,
secret.
and he's not hiding.
Nothing is a secret about this.
Y'all are so close. Don't like y'all are right there.
this nigga don't play.
y'all?
This nigga does not play.
Last week y'all taking off your shirts. Y'all be having
Who took off their shirt?
you and
My
him.
hoodie, nigga. I ain't get my.
That's a distinction without a difference.
I think that's
Y'all are disrobing with each other.
I think that's homophobic,
That's homophobic.
to even
Saying
do what
that.
you're doing.
Yeah.
No, I want you two to come out so we can embrace you.
I'm not
Oh, now you trying to out people.
And you
Now you trying to out
and you
people.
forcing it, and you trying to out niggas.
Wow.
I'm not trying to out them. I think when they decided to have an underwear comparison on set, that was kind of them self-outing.
So you think only gay men do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. And I'm comfortable saying that.
It's not true.
If they
You should
had
be-
sex with each
you
other,
should be ashamed of
it would be
yourself.
less gay than what they do on set.
See, that's why CNN handled this.
Yeah.
He went in there with strong opinions.
That's exactly.
And I think they should burn it out.
Oh yeah? Come. We'll show you what. Let me burn this email. Let me send this fiery email to your fucking.
Hey, walk him out the side door.
Courtesy of Mr. Hill. Yeah, fuck out of here.
Speaking of gay men,
What?
Were we though?
Why do we got to speak
Okay,
of that?
go on.
we literally
Have your
Yeah,
moment.
you're
Have
right.
your
Go
moment.
ahead.
No, it was just interesting. On Reddit, I saw a couple of lists of gay men ranking the sexiest men on the JBP.
Oh, really?
Wait, what? Which Reddit? You know, it's a few Reddits. It's a few Reddits.
It was the JBP Reddit. It wasn't like
It's a few
It wasn't
JBP
freaky
Reddits.
Reddit. Yeah.
It's a
They
few
took their
JBP
headphones
Reddits.
off.
And I'm gonna read this list to you
Why?
Please do.
Why that in your phone?
because I sent it to my wife because I was upset.
Oh,
Wow, you came in last?
You third to last, yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Number 1 was Imani. Number 2 was Joe. Number 3 was King Wawa over here. Number 4 was Flip.
No, nigga. No.
Number 5 was Ice. Number 6 was Corey. Number 7 was Keno. Number 8 was Mark, parentheses, depending on his haircut, could move up. Parks, depending on his hair day, he could move up. And then Ian could move up depending on what he wears for the day. So, I mean, I think part of it is just reading who's available and who's not.
Depending on what gel you got in that day. Hey. You know what I mean? You get the Superman
Mark,
curl,
yo,
you gonna
Mark.
fly up
I'm
the list.
okay with my ranking
Mark.
of this.
I was
take no offense.
You don't want to be fired?
I was gonna save this for Patreon, but it just seemed to flow naturally at this moment.
You don't want to be fired?
So I just want y'all to know where you rank. And Flip, I was very proud of you.
I don't want to do good on no list that
Word.
he is one on.
Why you proud of me for, Mark?
Yeah, you jealous of E on the gay rankings?
No, but I am now that you said it. I know how the game goes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because of how you responded to it. You didn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's a mature, healthy response. People make lists.
Know what's funny about you? Now that I know you be on the Reddits, so you didn't see the Reddit of the Mark Hive.
No.
You didn't see the Reddit of the lady saying, "Hey y'all, can I just be honest as a woman? Can I speak to the women of the JBP community?"
Oh Lord.
And then I clicked on it, of course, because I'm a woman.
Right. I'm a messy bitch now with right?
They were calling me, so click. And they
Hey, bitch.
Girl, right.
And they said, "I just want to be honest with y'all, Dr. Marc Lamont." And then it was like 150 posts underneath of the women saying that Dr. Marc Lamont has come in here and just put it all to shame. So you number one on a lot of.
Ooh, go ahead.
They
now.
start talking about that PhD shit.
No, I don't read that
Couple
stuff.
of them said, "Hey, if he just the pants get one size bigger, then I'm there." But they was in
Sorry,
there,
girl.
but they, sorry, girl. But they was singing your praises in there.
Oh, that's all love. I appreciate that. But I just thought this list was fascinating.
Nah.
Yeah, take me off that list.
Yeah, we don't want to be on that list.
I'll tell him Monty. I'm sure he'll be happy.
Well, that's bad.
Yo, y'all ain't shit.
Am I lying?
Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm married.
You know what?
Actually, yo,
Right.
Yo, you know what you do? You know what you
Let
do?
me tell y'all
Tell
something.
them, but don't tell them who made the list.
That's how you mind
Yeah, that's all I do.
He do that with his mouth.
Okay.
You know what? Let me tell you something. You these people with these lists, I tell you. He start pointing. Yo, you might sit down, nigga.
We gonna say this to when he here. We gonna say this to when he here.
Theatrical.
Nah, save it.
I roast him when he here. But yeah, I just wanted to share that a
That's
little
funny.
bit.
That's hilarious.
That's Joe Holla. Come on, get me off that list, please, y'all. Listen, I want to be extremely unattractive.
You're loved, Flip. You should appreciate that.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't.
embrace it, man. They love you.
Nope. No.
Just relax and embrace
That's
it.
peace.
Oh shit! They said it to the nigga in Shawshank Redemption. Remember?
I never saw it, but I get your point.
Oh yeah.
You never saw Shawshank?
We're not doing this again.
We did it. Already.
Oh, we did that. Okay.
Took his black card.
That's come on.
We did this
Gray.
already.
It's a great card.
Gray card.
Yeah.
Okay. You good? You still got the black one.
You still haven't watched it?
I just haven't had it. I should have watched that instead of yours the other day. That was
Damn.
Yeah, say clean it up, nigga. Clean it up. She heard that. Clean it up. Yeah, she heard
Now
it.
you got the fucking sound effect. Now you got the fucking sound
You know who heard
effect.
that, Mark? Yeah, clean it up. Yeah, got check water in the crib. Yeah, clean it up. You should have watched Shawshank and all that. Yeah, clean it up, nigga. Roots. Clean it up, Roots. All that. Clean it up. You came over here. I watched your movie. It was fast. Yeah, you thought niggas wasn't listening. Clean that shit up now, nigga. I know, yeah. Hype movie. It was wonderful. You know who was great. Surprisingly, you were amazing. Like, nigga, yeah.
She was.
I know, yeah, salute. And I was sitting back like this, counting the time. Do you remember?
Oh no! I trumped that story with another story, so nobody saw that the movie shit. Nobody was focused on the movie shit.
Oh yeah, the other story.
Quick, mention another kid. Quick, mention another kid.
You did do that.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, Mel.
Don't look to the side.
It's
like
okay.
that.
No worries. That's fine. Shawshank Redemption might be a little bit better than mine.
Okay.
debatable.
It's
Right.
debatable.
Takes all kinds.
I gotta
Right.
watch this movie.
Please do.
You still ain't watching it, nigga. And you be the first one to watch.
I don't
this
like
shit.
how she barked on me after that last one, honestly, if you want to.
No, I know that's what it was.
I'm not all the way
And she,
over how
she
she
didn't
did that.
apologize about that, did she?
Yeah, like, no, my voice is too powerful for the shit on me like that.
I mean, she did it on purpose.
Wait, what are we talking about?
He's talking about when you said that how angry you were that he didn't watch your movie when he was the first one to watch it, and he said he wouldn't critique it because he wanted to be respectful to your feelings.
Like, I made it my business that
I
weekend to
apologize.
watch it. And it was mad lit shit going on that weekend. When
I
I was like,
remember.
you know what? Nah.
Okay.
I'm in the house this weekend because I will not go back to work to yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, you ain't getting that again
I
from me.
apologize.
No, fuck that.
All right, fuck, sorry.
But I am going to watch it.
Okay.
I am going to watch
On
it.
your own terms.
How much is it?
What's the name of it?
It's
$3.99.
Trapped in the Spotlight.
It's
That's not nice. Don't laugh. I saw you. Stop.
Moving right along. Moving right along.
Stop.
Moving right
I
along.
was giving promo for everybody else. that
somebody.
know what the name of the
Sure.
movie
I appreciate
is.
that.
You've been watching the what's our Natalia Grace?
Oh, Good American
I
Family.
finally
Sure,
started.
I'm caught up.
I finally started it. It is in fact a comedy. I don't think they
Thank you.
intended it to be a comedy, but it is.
It don't matter. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Comedy.
Damn, I can't forget.
It's the funniest show out.
Fuck.
Good American Family.
Good
Dog,
on
did you see
Hulu.
the girl's face?
Yeah, she's a dwarf. She has dwarfism.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not an excuse for her looking like that. Because if you see the real Natalia Grace, who they say had dwarfism, she wasn't this funny looking.
And I
She just
don't
looked
wanna
like
say
a-
that because it might be the makeup.
No,
people that are
they
doing it.
making this girl look
Okay.
funny like this.
Okay.
The real Natalia Grace didn't have all these mouth problems. She just looked like she wasn't how old they said she was. This girl they making look funny, but Hulu is like that. Bro. They'll emphasize some shit just for.
The dad is really the funniest part for me. The dad is the doofiest dude I've ever seen in my entire life on a TV show.
The real dad is doofy though.
No, he's
The real dad is doofy.
the real dad is like
He's creepy doofy.
he's like a reality show star.
So is this dad.
Yeah, this dad definitely is that.
Yo, I watched the Long Island doc too. Did you watch it yet?
No.
The Gilgo Beach one, right?
Oh, man, Joe. You don't know what
That's a
you're
good one.
missing.
Yeah.
Oh, for
I don't-
Flip to say that,
How
that's
they,
crazy.
How they even record them? You don't even know what you're missing, bro.
I
He was just doing shit.
I cut it on when y'all said to watch it. I don't do well with girls getting kidnapped.
I see what you. Okay.
And the first 20 minutes, this nigga was getting his shit off. So I cut it off.
I don't.
Did they not get kidnapped? Am I wrong?
No, they didn't.
No.
They were sex workers.
Yeah.
I guess there's still some level of kidnapping there, but
Yeah.
There was sex workers that were being targeted to be kidnapped workers.
Killed.
Yeah.
They were
and
being murdered.
Murdered.
See, I didn't get that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that. Y'all know I'm
Me-
for this. I'm
But
for
you
this.
watch the fucking.
I'm
You
for this.
watch all the murder.
Yo,
Death,
that's the
kill
cra-
shit.
I'm
What is
sitting
he
here like,
talking
huh?
about?
So you,
I know that you're not gonna. This
Yeah,
is gonna sound funny.
yeah.
In my porn, I like a storyline.
Me too. I like when
I
they talk
say
about
that to
porn.
say
I used to.
it's not just
love
watching something where someone is murdered. It's how did this person get? How did we get to the point where this person is being targeted, murdered? Who is this person? What is his relation to the world, to family? What's his thinking, the motive? Not like prostitutes getting kidnapped.
But that's towards the end of the series when they started to explain who he was and what he went through. But in the beginning, I mean, yeah.
it's crazy.
I feel like
It's
this is like every
and it's because
single
of one.
murder
It's because
doc we
of it's
watch.
because
I'm weirded
it's
out
because
right
of one
now.
girl who tried to escape, who was on the phone with the cops that exposed this man's whole thing operation. It's crazy. You got to watch it.
Okay. When I muster up the stomach.
This nigga was a fucking had an architect firm in the city.
Midtown.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Nigga
true
was
story?
wilding,
Yeah.
bro. He
It's
had
a
an
Long Island
architect
killer.
firm right
They
in the
caught it
fucking
a couple years
Midtown.
ago.
And then he did a blog before somebody interviewed him. And
Yeah,
he like, yo,
for sure.
He was hiding in plain sight. 6'8", hiding in plain sight. Huge, ogre like. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Well, y'all can still cover it if you want. Y'all don't have to.
no, we don't have to cover it. No, I want you to see it first. Then we gonna cover it.
Since we talking about watching stuff, did y'all watch y'all watching the basketball stuff with the Final Four in the NCAA championship for men and women? Y'all see any of it?
No.
I am so mad. I'm so mad. I saw the Final Four. I saw the women's championship. I'm tight about the Final Four shit.
Which part?
Men's or women's?
Men's.
You a Duke fan too?
Fan, no.
I'm a diehard Duke fan.
Was Duke clearly by leaps and bounds the best team in the Final Four? Yes.
Absolutely.
So what happened?
Gambling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gambling happened.
Yeah.
Now,
It was
now,
obvious
They call
like
some
that?
bad calls. It's a mix. Yeah.
Duke didn't play their best game. They clearly didn't play their best game. So I'll say that. I don't want to just put the onus on the refs. But that was a horrible over-the-back call.
Yes.
That was a gambling is happening, too much money is on Duke call. That was a phantom call.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now, they shouldn't have been in that position.
That's what I was going to
They
say.
shouldn't have been in that position, but so you leave it in the hands of the refs. But that was a horrible, horrible, horrible call. But cool, they earned that. That's Houston.
Houston.
That's Houston.
Yeah.
Houston earned that. They was tough. Cool. I'll take it. The Auburn game and in the Duke game, nobody knows how to inbound the ball. That was this takeaway of the entire Final Four is that none of these four teams know how to inbound the ball.
Nah, my
This
take,
happens a lot differently if teams inbound different. Auburn, I thought the refs had something against them.
Mm-hmm.
And that made the racism pop out of me.
yeah, they the nigga team.
Not the racism, but I'm support. Come on, my black brothers.
Nah, they-
Florida looking real white out there. Come on, let's go.
Auburn has the stigma of,
It's the niggas.
the nigga team.
And Auburn played the better game for most of the game.
Yeah, for sure.
And I said this earlier. What this Final Four showed me is that none of these coaches could really coach. Because down the stretch, the final 2 minutes of all these games, the coaches just lost it. Like, it was no guidance, horrible shot selection. The Auburn game, they wouldn't go down low to Brown. He kicking their ass the whole game. They wouldn't give him the ball down. Niggas is shooting 45-footers. It was just bad coaching on my perspective.
Well, I'm not going to put Houston's shot attempt in the last seconds of the championship on coaching. I'm sure he didn't draw it up like that.
But they had a 2-minute stretch. That Houston, they had a 2-minute stretch, 3-minute stretch, where they was just missing, doing they wasn't working for the best shots they could have gotten.
Their last field goal was like 3 minutes on the clock or some shit.
Yeah.
I saw the stat.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's just, it wasn't good coaching. You gotta
Last 4 possessions,
run
all
a play.
turnovers.
You gotta run a play to get us a good shot. Go to the foul line. You gotta run a play where we can get something going to the basket. We could get an offensive rebound. It's just you.
And that championship, I don't feel like Florida should have been in that game at all. I feel like when they was down 12, that easily was supposed to be 16.
Go. Yes.
Yeah.
A couple plays, that lead was about that building was about to get crazy, but gambling, if you're asking me. I looked up 2 seconds later, these niggas up. I'm like, wait, what is going on here?
Yeah. I thought it was a laugher the first half of the game. I didn't expect it to even end the way it did. I stopped watching. I was more interested in the women's this year, but yeah, once Duke was out, because I'm a big Duke fan for men.
For a second, hold on. This is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden podcast, and I'm live on air, so please don't say anything to incriminate you or I.
What's up, Brother Joe? How you doing?
I'm really well. We have the mayor of Gary on the phone. We have Eddie Melton on the phone. Make some noise for Eddie Melton. Hold up, he called us up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I'm just hitting you up, baby, because I'll hit you a couple times, man. We've been playing phone tag, man. I'm trying to come on the show, but I want to invite you to Gary, man, to show you what it's really about.
I'm under a lot of fire for my remarks. They're on my ass.
They should be.
No, come on. No, they shouldn't. Gary was a mess when I was out there. It was a mess.
No, I'm saying respectfully, though. I'm saying respectfully.
Oh, well, yeah, they should be. They should be. I'm not mad at that. Denise Williams cursed me out. We covered that earlier in the pod. But listen, if some good shit going on, I'm with it. I'm with it. Like Ja Rule said, I'm down. When we off air, I'll return this call, but I look forward to it.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Look forward to the opportunity, and let's set it up soon.
Definitely. Much love. Thank you, bro.
All right, peace.
All right. Damn. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. No. Fuck y'all niggas. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Mark. I thought that was big after the Denise Williams curse me out for me to answer on the air.
Very big.
Okay.
Good job, my man.
Solid work. What we talking about, man? We talking about the final. I mean, again, shout out to the team that won. I just was rooting for Duke. The women's was the most disappointing national championship game I've seen in a long time. I mean, obviously I was rooting for Dawn Staley. I'm rooting for South Carolina, but I just wanted a better game. I just wanted to see a competitive game. That wasn't a competitive game. I mean, UConn is a legendary team. You know, Coach Gino's a legend, but like they weren't in the game after the first half, and maybe even the first quarter. So to me, that's not the kind of national game I want to see, especially after last year when Caitlyn Clark, you know, was squaring up against, or the whole team Iowa State was squaring up. Last year she was.
She was in the championship last year?
Yeah. They lost to South Carolina. That was last year. Last year. 12 months ago, 365 days ago, she was in the finals. Yeah.
Know what it is, nigga.
No, y'all said 2 years. I ain't saying it to you. I'm saying it.
Nah, I think it lost this luster once Juju got hurt. I think they were going to market it up against, again, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Juju versus Page, and I think everybody's plans, all the marketing plans, all of that shit got scrambled once Juju got hurt.
I agree with that.
I think that's right.
I
agree with that.
And I think it would have gotten, because they kind of criticized them, saying that it didn't do what Caitlyn did last year.
Right.
Because Caitlyn was the star. Juju was the equivalent to Caitlyn of this year, and I think it fucked up.
I also hate that they put it at 3 o'clock on a Sunday.
Not me.
I think when women's basketball gets prime time, they do well. Even when they win against football, even when they go, and not finals football, but not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they go against football, when they go against NBA basketball, they do quite well in prime time. They put up big numbers. 3 o'clock on a Sunday to me doesn't give them a fighting chance to succeed and put up the big numbers. And they'll be like, hey, nobody watched it. Well, you put it at 3 o'clock on a Sunday, whereas the men's is on, it was at 8 o'clock on a Monday. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's apples and oranges, the comparisons. That's what I don't like, but that's just me. But what pissed me off the most was this Hakeem Olajuwon shit on the Final Four. They didn't allow Hakeem Olajuwon onto the floor after Houston won?
Yeah.
Fucking Joker fans.
He's Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
And the nigga that's working the rope might be 22 years old and don't know the dream from the night.
Is that what
somebody else
stopped
supposed to
him?
say,
In
hey, yo,
Houston?
dog.
What you talking about?
Is that what stopped him? Like
Yes.
somebody at the rope didn't know who he was?
They didn't know who he was.
First of all, that old ass man at the desk was not no 22-year-old. He looked like he
No,
go
I'm
to.
just joking.
No, I'm with
making
you.
a
I'm
joke.
saying if it was a youngin', I'd be like, all right, this dude looked like a deacon at the church. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm making $16 an hour, big fella. I don't know nothing. You can't come in here.
You ain't got one of these? You ain't got one of
That's
them?
some ice shit. Ice wouldn't let that nigga in.
Ice definitely. Ice would have called the police.
Ice would have been like, yo, bro,
Hey, yo,
I
bro.
ain't letting you in.
Hey, yo, dog.
Says
you ain't
yellow,
got,
you don't got
what
yellow.
band you got?
on. Sorry.
Dream, I hear you. Wake up. You ain't getting this motherfucker. Dog.
Is there anybody? I guess the reason I'm asking is first, do y'all have an expectation in certain places, cities, whatever, that they should let you in with or without a pass?
Yes.
Yes.
If you are Hakeem the Dream,
Oh, I thought you meant me.
You are supposed
No, I'm talking about you personally.
Yes.
Like for example, if I'm in Philadelphia, I don't expect to have to need a pass on a whole lot of shit.
Is
Right.
me. All right.
No. I would assume you feel the same way in
Jersey City.
the west side of Jersey City or wherever, right?
Oh,
He
shit.
need a pass, all right.
Yeah, he need a pass over there for real.
You said he got to check in.
He got to.
He gonna pass on by.
They be playing with you, son.
There's a lot of places my face card is good though, like on its own without Mandy. A lot of places you just need me. Not nobody's +1, not to be confused with Mandy getting me in. A lot of places, just my face guard is good. Wow. But y'all was saying.
That shot was, it took me a second to figure who that was for. It just took me a second to recalibrate.
I still don't know.
Me neither. I have no idea.
Is Mandy, are you Mandy's +1 a lot?
Never.
Do y'all go places a lot?
Does Mandy think you a +1 a lot?
That's what I'm saying. When y'all go in, do they dap both of y'all?
Yo, Joe, all right, both of y'all stop. I don't like that.
He podding. He podding. You know what I mean? Bet you ain't seen that Dairy Queen in about 40 years though. It's cool. But anyway.
But like I'm saying,
Nah,
do y'all expect your
yeah,
face?
of
I know
course.
I've seen
Yes,
you outside. I
of
know
course.
there's places you expect to go. If you walked into any place in Queens, if you walk into, or you go anything on a battle scene, I would imagine you walk up in there, you ain't asking for no pass.
No, but sometimes people require a pass, but I'll feel away as well. Yeah, depending on where I go. Yeah.
And you go where you invited.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if I'm not invited, I still go too. If I'm not invited, I still go. Nigga.
But we're not talking about when
You
you're
saw how I
not.
came outside?
But-
Yo, stop
but
playing like
wait.
you don't watch me outside.
But all
Stop
I'm
playing.
saying-
Yo, my
but
nigga,
wait,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You on thin ice, bucko. What you talking about, man? You see how I am outside?
But all right, cool. But we're not.
Don't use me to throw a shot at my man, nigga.
No, I'm gonna keep shooting at him.
Don't use me to throw a shot
But
at
my shot to you
being-
is separate.
Being the +1.
No, I'm shooting at you.
Yeah. Let me hear it.
I did it.
So you trying to say I'm not invited to places?
No, he's
No, I'm
saying-
trying to say
no,
you
he's saying
go
that's
where you
you
invited.
That's
Yes.
where you go.
There's nothing wrong with
you
that.
Go to.
This nigga's an idiot.
No, there's no reason Hakeem Olajuwon shouldn't have been
At
allowed
all.
to Carte blanche in that bitch. Like I built this house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the
College
house that-
and NBA.
Yeah.
Like, and in Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon, it should be like, I mean, that's like Michael Jordan in Chicago.
In Chicago.
You don't need no damn pass.
So how, did they rectify it? Did they fix it?
They send his ass home.
That's like when
No,
Kevin Hart
dream
tried.
shake-
it's
dream
like-
shake your
it's
ass in
like, it's
your-
like when Kevin Hart tried
They
to
do
get
not send him.
on at the Super Bowl.
Right. But at least with the Super Bowl,
different, yo.
I'm asking him.
the Super Bowl wasn't in Philly though. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel, and everybody knows Kevin Hart, right? And the Super Bowl is celebrities of celebrities. I think they should have let Kev in, but at least I understand the logic a little bit of saying you can't go on the stage with the team. They wouldn't even let Hakeem Olajuwon on the court.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In Houston, the court he built.
Like fam, y'all might have this whole
All right, here's a
gymnasium
quick question,
because of
though.
me.
I done heard y'all just keep going, so I'll just take the other side of it for fuck's sake. Why should he be let in court?
It's the house he built.
Because he
That's
built
what
the house. And I think some people are so famous, they should be allowed to do whatever they want. And yeah, I know that sounds crazy.
But what was he going to do?
Congratulate
the team that just won a
He just
national.
wanted to stay on
They
the
haven't won a championship since them.
Since 5 Slammer Jammer. So he wanted to go in there and just say, what's up?
Five slammer jam.
That's what they was called.
That was called.
I know, but that's just funny the way you said it. You so
All right, so
If you went
if
to
he built it, if this is the house he built, he know where the locker room is.
I don't.
Joe, stop it.
Stop.
I'm asking you a question. Does
Yes.
he know where
Yes,
the
he
locker
knows
room
where
is?
the locker room is.
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody else know he was there?
They all knew he's 7. First of all, he's 7 feet tall.
7
They knew
foot
he was-
tall.
So I'm still confused as to how the rope stopped him and he gets sent home. I don't
'Cause
get
he-
why
'cause
somebody
he
didn't
didn't
say,
go home.
yo, that's
I don't
Hakeem. Let
think
him
he-
on the fucking
I don't
court.
think he went home, but when the dude stopped him,
But didn't
he
everybody
was outside
else?
the court doing this
yo,
shit.
you ain't see what Vernon Maxwell said?
No.
You know Vernon Maxwell,
Yeah.
crazy. So Vernon Maxwell, like a month ago, was on one of the sport podcasts and talking about he disrespect.
Vernon Maxwell is a part of all the smoke now.
Yes.
Is he?
Shout out, shout out.
Oh,
to
wow.
those boys.
I ain't know that.
Shout out to
Oh,
Matt.
that's good.
Shout out
That's
to those guys
amazing.
over there.
So Vernon Maxwell talked about one time he disrespect Hakeem and Hakeem smacked him.
But it was the way they asked him, was that true?
Hell yeah! So
That story was fucking
dog.
hilarious.
So Vernon just writes, "Hey, yo, Dream, you gotta forget you Muslim sometimes and show these niggas what the hand does to the face. What the hand said to the face. Yo, dog, he can't smack the rope dude, but he could.
He was so respectful. He basically looked like, I can get past you if I want to. Again, I'm
I ain't gonna make a big deal out
but
of it.
I'm gonna respect your
You got
job,
it.
which I appreciate respecting
I think he
people's
did the right
job.
thing.
No, he absolutely did the right thing.
Did the right thing.
But-
Class act.
Class act.
Yeah, I respect people who are just doing their job. I just hate the fact that happens. Certain people shit trumps. If you were at a slaughterhouse reunion, you happen to not perform that night, but you standing there, you should be able to walk. You should be able to come on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit, like you should just be able to do.
I think.
Did they do that in
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Y'all ain't shit, man.
Yes, I agree with you. I also think that if you're a celebrity, then it should be in your toolbox to know how to handle the situation when it's not that way.
That's fair. And he did. He did.
And,
Right.
and he did.
He did it right.
And he did.
Now you know some other niggas are gonna make a big deal. Yo, you know who I am and all that extra
that
shit.
ain't how that's done.
He didn't do that. So
So my last question.
I never understood celebrities getting offended by that too. Like you want to kind of be in places where they don't all know you. Introduce yourself to
ego.
people. Make your fucking
It's ego.
network bigger and expand.
it's ego, bro.
This just don't make any sense. It's stupid.
Is there anybody whose face card is universal in this country? Like, is there anybody who like
Snoop. Hey yo,
No.
you be Potter. You are a Potter. You the best.
Clear out, y'all. What's up?
My nigga, I've been with you when you tell a nigga y'all don't need no ID. My face is an ID. Mm-hmm. At the doors of clubs that they wouldn't. Yo, you got ID on you? No, I don't need no ID. My face is an ID.
How does that negate what I'm saying?
Cause you ain't have the same respect for that guy that's doing his job.
Oh wait. Well,
Yes, as
okay,
a
see,
celebrity, sometimes you
see,
need to
we- see, we
introduce
do
yourself
this.
to people.
How-
You know, they're not going to know who they are, who you are.
I said 1v1 and Sheik bad at that. She bad. How
that was a solid joke.
How old was I? How old was I in this story you talking
Oh, I
about?
don't know. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
That's my point. You be doing that. You do that a lot.
Oh,
Hit the
long time.
update. Hit the update button, man. Come on. Come with me to the gym. Pull up.
You say that.
Pull up. Check the current vibe. See what it's like. You know what I mean?
Oh boy, yo, these niggas get some
Just giving my
money, boy.
current views today.
Nah, your face is the ID is better today.
I don't know if that's true.
It is. Joe,
I
shut
don't
up.
know that that's true.
Your ID is
I
Benjamin.
don't know
today.
that that's true. Y'all talking about y'all go always put us on the money. I
ain't
don't
even
know
talking
that that's
about
true.
money.
I was just
I don't know
joking.
that that's true.
You
though.
don't
I can
think
make
your
a joke.
notoriety today in society is bigger than it was 15 years ago?
And more positive.
15 years ago, I'm 29. I don't know that. I don't know that.
It is.
Okay. I'm just saying I don't know. I could argue the other side, but I won't because it's a broadcast.
But anyway, go ahead. Nah,
29, I would be 6 years removed from a top 40 single, my face plastered everywhere. That would be somewhere near the height of my popularity, I would think. My voice may be more known today. My face in New York at 29, we were just broke. So them niggas that was shitting on me at the door, that's when the tables got introduced in New York.
Joe.
It was like, it's gonna cost you $2,500 to stand here. No, it's not, because I'm going home.
Joe,
What?
that's not true.
What's not true?
Your face is way more popular today
Way
than
more.
it was.
You're in the Super Bowl commercial.
My nigga, what are you talking about? I'm
right, then
riding
I'm
my
wrong. I'll
little
take it back.
scooter in the
I'll
airport
take it back.
yesterday. I'm just riding my scooter. So they had some hills.
That's a nice little slide.
Hills or heels?
Hills.
Hills.
All right, we got to ask what you. Go ahead.
Hills. Right? So
Just making sure.
that's good. So I'm just flying down there, no brakes. The dude is waiting at the bottom of the hill and was like, yo, my nigga, I was going to turn the camera on so I could have.
I wish he would have done that.
Right? Or he like, yo, let me get a picture. So I know, nigga, if my face is recognizable,
Come on, my nigga, stop.
I just disagree. I just think my voice is more popular today. There's plenty of times where I'll be around somebody I feel like shouldn't know me at all, like 60 plus. And it's not till I start talking that they're like, where you from? I know that voice. I know you. It happens a lot to me.
I know. And a lot of times niggas will know your face, but don't be wanting to be on no embarrassing shit or no groupie shit or no.
That's interesting. Yeah, because like my kids know who you are. They wouldn't, obviously, they weren't around for your height era. So I do think that your voice is a different thing. That's another level.
Niggas
I
of
do
a
think you're
certain
more
age
visible.
won't even know you rapped.
Yeah.
Well, got it. Because like my stepkids wasn't even born. Like my fucking son wasn't. Yeah.
Bro, the memes.
This is a generation of people that know you.
The memes alone are enough.
Yeah.
And then this morning, I was going to the airport this morning because they canceled my flight. I come outside at 5 o'clock in the morning, and the nigga's like, "Oh shit, my nigga," and it's me.
Why you keep saying it's you like that?
Yeah,
nigga, you
don't sell yourself short.
I'm not doing that. What I'm
Come on,
saying
you
is,
are
if my
Antoine.
face is recognizable, nigga, your face is recognizable in other countries. I went to other countries and niggas recognize me. So your face is way more
What
recognizable.
countries?
I went to the Cayman Islands, nigga. Matt, every country I go to,
But he
niggas
asked you.
recognize me.
Yeah. I want to go home. Can I go home?
Why?
Huh?
Why, nigga?
Because I hear the pod different.
Yo, you're an idiot. Bro. Anyway.
Well, he asked you what country.
I just told him in the Cayman Islands. When I was in the Cayman Islands, a nigga came from behind the bar.
So just
all
there.
the way to where I
He
was.
made it sound like it was a bunch
When
of...
I went to
it's a
DR, nigga
recorded
tried to take a
show.
picture in the
It
bathroom
was just
with me.
Cayman Islands.
Come on, nigga.
Ask him
Niggas
where.
is known outside.
You're a
Stop.
hater. You're a hater.
Niggas is known outside.
He went
boy.
on
Watch
that
your
whole
fucking mouth,
European
nigga.
vacation. So.
You're a hater, yo.
Yeah, no, I mean he did.
She's so fucking messy.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're a hater, yo.
Yeah, don't worry, nigga. I know, bro.
Niggas an idiot.
Yeah,
yo.
niggas know niggas' faces, boy. Stop downplaying yourself, nigga. You that.
Huh?
A lot of people know you,
I
Ish.
wasn't doing that. I'm saying that in
I get what you're
comparison
saying.
to the popularity of Joe Budden's face to my, like, it's night and day.
How do you fend off the groupies?
I don't have any groupies.
Hope they meme that too.
I don't know.
Next question.
No. Let sit real quick. You don't have any groupies.
None. Zero.
At all.
Maybe you just don't pay attention.
Yeah, there's one that you
That might be
acknowledge
it.
and there's
Yeah.
something that you don't
That
acknowledge.
might be it. I don't acknowledge any.
He's got admirers.
Admirers, yeah.
Yeah. Groupies.
So when they tell you handsome, you say thank you?
Thank you. That make him a groupie because
No, don't reverse it. Don't
Yes.
reverse it. Don't reverse it.
You're not handsome, nigga.
That's hate. That's hate.
So what?
That is hate.
You gotta tell your man.
nigga-
Who the
nigga
fuck
smooth.
you think you talking
That
to?
nigga smooth. He's smooth.
Yeah, but y'all
He
said
got-
fuck off.
How you doing?
He got light eyes, boy. This is eyes. Look. It's nice. You got nice eyes. Let me see. Look at me real quick.
Yo, fam, what the?
No. Your eyes are like memorable and shit like that.
Yo, he said, look at
Let
him.
me see. Look at me, bro.
Using his eyes at the bar to get the bowl
Yeah,
of
we
oranges
know that
is
trick.
disgusting.
Yo, women like light eyes. Did you know that?
Yo, can I get orange?
And I heard that you guys got like vision issues. Like that. Can you see?
That's why he do that squint.
There's a trick to that light eye
that's-
shit. You
that's
can't
where the
really
squint
see
come
shit.
from.
That's why he squint.
The
Yeah.
light skin squint.
Guy's nuts, bro.
They
Do you
doing all
feel
those
like you
pictures.
He say you don't.
No,
You
he
don't-
don't. No, he don't say that.
No, he
Yes, he does.
admitted he got contacts.
He wears contacts.
Yeah. He wear clear
Oh,
shit.
he's
too.
admitting to the squint now. Because he sat here and said, I don't squint. Y'all got to stop saying I do not. He said that here before.
We put
I'm
up
not
pictures
making
of
that
him
up.
squinting.
No, he said that when we were actually. He said that when we were in Queens. Yep.
He
did
said that before.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
He
But
don't squint.
can you respond, please? Because if you said that, that'd be wrong.
To what?
That you don't squint. You said that you don't squint?
I don't think I squint. Or if I'm squinting, I'm not squinting purposefully. Like for a picture, I'm not
Like after
squinting
you-
my eyes.
Like you just
After
doing
you-
it.
if
you
I'm
was
saying
talking
yeah, I might be squinting.
It's not a squint, it's a smize.
Oh, you talking about, but that is the, okay,
Nah,
that is
that's-
the pose.
When,
You just
let me
squint
ask you,
right
when you,
there.
after you take the picture, do you look at them?
Like, do you think you more gorgeous like that?
You really do squint,
But
bro.
that's what
Like,
niggas do. Even when you
You
like
do the
this.
light skin squint.
You gotta look to your face like this.
It's the smize, the
Yeah,
smile with
niggas
your
do.
eyes.
Nah, he doing the baby I'm yours shy squint.
It's the smize.
Yo, yeah. Baby, I'm yours.
Give me your love. Yo, you niggas
Yo,
is an
look-
idiot.
You look like you
And-
went
and
to the
on top of
Shy
that-
audition.
I gotta see. Look at me real quick. Just look at me real quick.
Niggas turned him around.
Hold on, look at me real quick. Ish. I gotta see what happened with, like when you take all that, when you take the whole hair off. If you bald, nigga, you like Morris Chestnut or one of them. You gonna look. Let me see.
Bro, stop asking
You can't
me to
let
look
that
at
go.
you, yo.
No, you
Keep saying, let me see. Yo, look at me. Yo, look at
Feel
me.
free.
Yo, let me see.
He do.
Him bald, you think he gonna look
Oh,
crazy?
what?
He got to put some shades on. He gonna look. He probably gonna have no beard.
That comforter.
Freeze.
This was like R&B tramp.
What? What?
Hey. This
know
is the
this-
shit.
you know this
Of course
song,
you
right?
know this song. She was
Oh
in the
yeah,
video.
no, I was not in the video.
You
I'm
wasn't.
back in high school in my head. In my head.
Any of them shy Christopher Williams, I'll be sure niggas put Mel back in a whole different.
Raheem from Juice, yeah. Mhm.
Like no dark skinned man.
Raheem from Juice.
Oh, it was a phase.
He's around.
No, I
That's
know.
Khalil.
I know who he
All right,
is.
show some.
It was a phase.
That's your homie?
Wait,
No.
light skinned men were a phase, you saying?
Yes.
Oh, you been a dark skinned man now?
Well, I'm talking about high school.
I'm just, what are you into now? Like as far as like no, because are you? I'm into a human being. I'm into.
Yes, I'm into human beings.
No, I'm just
yes,
saying, man,
of the
like-
male persuasion. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm into
so
that. I'm
it
into
has
that.
nothing to do with you don't have a particular type now.
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that come with how you progress in life, age wise?
I don't know. It's just,
How you progressed in life, age wise.
I don't want to be because you can't say
whatever's available. Anywho,
I watch you try to be respectful.
I be fucking up the respect, Mark. Mark, you gotta hold me down sometimes.
Just be yourself.
No, cause
Bitch, you changed, right?
no,
That's what you want to say.
no. Mel had a type. I like muscles. I like white guys and all. But does she? Yeah. Shout out to you, man.
thank you. I appreciate
Nigga,
that.
yeah. Don't let none of these niggas stop you.
Oh, okay.
They can't appreciate the queen.
All right.
all right,
Anyways,
all right,
anyways.
all right, Lord.
Okay. All right. Listen.
Dig up.
I-
Dig her up.
All right, anywho's, Mel, tell everybody about the topic that you wanted us to start with in Block A, the first one, before music, before Drake, before anything.
Okay, we were commenting on the fact that it was kind of a slow news, day, week, or whatever the case was. But I was like, there was national protests in every state in the country.
And that's when my ignorant ass said, I didn't see nothing but sunshine and coffee. I didn't see, it was beautiful outside. I didn't see a protest nowhere.
Honestly,
Mel was like, yo, nobody's talking about all the national protests that happened.
it
We
feels
was
like the media is suppressing it.
Even
we
on
was
the
like,
news,
what
I didn't see nothing
protests?
about a
It
protest.
feels like the media is intentionally suppressing the fact that there was national,
not
there
know.
was protests in every single state. All
What are they
50 states.
protesting about?
They're protesting Trump and Elon Musk. They're protesting tariffs. They're protesting the fact that people's savings and retirement and 401ks are dwindling. That's what they're protesting. They're protesting just like a fucking hijack of the of the fucking U.S. government.
You know what I would like to know? And I know there's no way to really find out.
Who all these people voted
Yep. How many of you protesters voted for him? I would love to just
So
be able
how
to
can
see
we confirm
Stop, because
protest,
that's
man?
why Kamala's under fire now.
She said, "I told you
for doing
so."
the whole "I told you so," and
Yeah.
I do think it's a horrible time to say "I told you so."
that. It's not even I told you so. What I'm saying is just
But that is how it comes.
But how is
off.
it horrible that she said that?
Why is it
if she
horrible
did?
for her to say?
Yeah, she said it.
she told you ahead of time. This is what's gonna happen.
She
if
said it.
I think it's horrible.
Yeah,
I think
but
it's
it is horrible.
insensitive.
It is.
I don't.
It is.
I hate when Hillary did it. I hate when Kamala
Yeah,
does it.
I don't.
Let somebody else say it. I mean, I'm not saying they're
True.
wrong. Let somebody else say it.
Okay.
Yo, dog.
Sometimes you got to let somebody do the dirty work for you, especially when it's fucking obvious.
See, I disagree with that
I
because
disagree. I don't agree.
the Democratic Party has lost all their fucking balls
Ball.
and sack for the past
Cowardly, doing
10,
all of this
15 years. So
politically
someone
correct
should
shit.
be.
I
Let's go,
agree.
Parks.
Someone needs to speak up and
I
say
agree.
some shit.
Okay, but the Democratic Party also has been having trouble with a farm system and a candidate that the people can get behind, which means that I'm finding which means that they have a problem with messaging. So
Yes.
even if you were correct, how you made that palatable to the public was very off. It was very off. So now you want to sit and say, I told you so. Yeah, but you didn't deliver it in a way that helped you at the polls, one. And two, now when everybody is suffering, ain't the time to do that.
I'm gonna say this.
It ain't the time to do that when people are suffering.
Y'all know
People
I-
is fucked up out here.
Y'all know I said she ran a shitty campaign. I did. She ran a shitty campaign. But I watched some of those debates, and she outlined what's about to take place. She said it. Yo, you get in bed with a nigga that don't respect you, and he gonna fucking eat you for lunch. She said that to him face to face.
I'm not arguing whether she's right.
So now, I think to Parks' point, yo, the Democrats always doing what's quote unquote politically correct,
Yeah,
and the
the high
things that
road.
we should and should not do. Now it's the time to go away from what the fuck we've been doing and start playing this dirty pool game that the Republicans have been playing.
Here's why I don't like that. Here's why I don't like it. The only thing I don't like about it is if the Democrats had said the right shit and people made the wrong choice, I would be like, fine, give me a I told you so. But Democrats spent I mean, you said yourself, they ran a shitty campaign. I think they spent way too much time not talking about economic issues, way too much time focusing on these little cultural issues.
Stupid shit.
Yeah. And so now to be like, we told you so, if I was a voter, I'd be like, you didn't tell me shit, at least not enough.
She did. She might not have said it enough.
That's my point.
Cool.
That's why I'm like, don't get on the high horse now, like y'all were so high and mighty riding this out.
Yeah, I don't see
You
it.
get what I'm saying? Just because I don't think the Democrats' messaging was strong enough for them to justify saying, we told you so.
I think that you can't.
I agree with that.
No, I agree with you as well. But I think that when Donald Trump's message was, "I'ma fix shit," the Democratic's message might have been, "Yo, this is what we're gonna do." Blah blah blah. Don't nobody want to hear that. So it's not like she didn't say it. And again,
She outlined a plan, and he just said, "I'm going to fix shit," like
showed-
broad stroke.
Yes,
True.
And so now I did outline what we were going to possibly do. He just said, "Yo, eggs high. I'm gonna fix eggs and gas," and
Yeah.
y'all motherfuckers ran with that.
I think going back to the initial point is Republicans, especially Trump and his administration and his people, have
punching people in their
successfully
face.
been saying
Yes.
whatever the fuck to
Yes.
get
Factual.
people to get on their
and
side.
punching you in your face.
That's it.
And the Democrats are going to say, "Nah, yo, you know,
Actually,
you
well,
gotta
actually,
you
the
gotta
way
turn
that
the
we
other
gotta-
cheek. Yeah, you gotta turn the other cheek. It ain't fair when you smack a motherfucker." Donald Trump running around like,
Well, but here's the other.
you can't keep playing this politically correct, cool game.
I agree, but here's the other thing. Tactically, I don't know if it works because when people are catching hell, nobody wants to hear.
I told you
I
so.
told you.
Yeah,
so.
I think what y'all arguing is totally separate from the "I told you so." We getting away from the point.
No, I disagree. I think what's going to happen is "I told you so, I told you so, I told you so" is going to now start winning in the congressional primaries. I told y'all motherfuckers what's going on. Aha. And now niggas gonna be like,
That's more
"Oh,
like
that
bitter
is
rubbing
kind."
in your face.
No,
I think
that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't even take it as an aha.
But what's gonna happen is that we trying to win the Congress back. Oh, not we, because I'm not necessarily.
But you know what people do? I think solution based. Like you supposed
Yes.
to come up.
Yeah,
no,
that's
it
true.
should be
That's
solution based.
so what? So what right now,
At
at
a time like this, ish. At a time
What
like
does it
this,
help?
it got to be
It
solution
helps
based.
you win the primaries back in Congress.
I
mean,
told you
y'all this
so.
was going to happen. So
I
now
told
when we
you,
come back to
stupid
the poll,
motherfuckers, this
do the
is
right
what
thing.
Now,
happened.
nobody
Yeah.
want to be talked to like that or feel like they're being talked
yeah,
down
that ain't how you
to
do it.
at a
As
time
opposed
when
to
they
Donald
Trump.
Trump calling niggas fat and all this other shit, and the world resonated with his message. So now y'all
that
got to
goes
start.
back to me talking about the Democrats don't even know that party don't even know how to speak to the voters. They don't know how to speak to the
They're
voters.
doing a terrible job. I can't speak to the tariff issues. I haven't studied this enough but I have spoken to a lot of voters on like the Middle East, just as another example. And as the bombings are continuing overseas, people are doing the same thing. We told y'all Trump was going to be worse than Kamala on this. We told you. And as people's shit is being set on fire, people's children are being killed, nobody is feeling good about hearing that "I told you so." And voters are saying it's not going to make them more likely to vote. Now, tariffs are a different issue. I don't want to speak on something I don't know enough about. But what I will say is historically, voters generally don't respond well to "I told you so." They tend to respond to "this shit is broke. Why don't you try this thing next time?" You know what I mean? And that's what I would want to hear more from. Like if Kamala's going to be the head of the party, because Hillary Clinton did this.
And she's not.
But this
That's the other thing.
I'm disagreeing with
Respectfully,
Mark.
she's not.
I'm disagreeing
I
with
disagree
Mark.
with Mark, too.
Because what Donald Trump did was, "I told y'all so. Look at what Joe Biden been doing. I'm going to do something totally different."
Yeah.
If today, when you hear him talk, they don't talk about what the Republicans are doing to get things right, you know what they keep saying? "Yo, Sleepy Joe did this.
Anything
I told
that's
y'all,
wrong is from them.
Yo, Kamala did this, y'all. Y'all bugging the fuck out.
Here-
Joe
here-
Biden did this."
Here's why I don't
so
think
it worked.
Here's why I don't think it's a fair comparison. One, it wasn't in a moment of crisis, right?
How?
You think we had the same economic crisis under Biden?
Well, no.
That's my point.
Wait. Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me answer you. I think that shit was fucked up.
Why, I didn't ask the question. You asked me how. I was saying, what I'm saying is, it's easier when you're in a moment of relative stability to convince people that shit could be better. And part of what Trump comes in and says is, look at Sleepy Joe. You could be making so much more. We were so much better under me, even though there's no crisis, at least domestically.
Well, no, I want to add to your point. The Republican Party has found their Aaron Judge. He could go out there and say whatever the fuck he want to say. They found their superstar person.
And that's the second thing,
that
right?
Whatever the cockamamie message is, the majority is going to agree. The Democrats don't even have that person.
Right.
Nope.
So a lot of this, they lose on just sheer personality before we get to messaging.
And Trump has a cult-like base that doesn't care about issues. They're not fundamentally. They're not voting based on Trump's policy. They're voting based on Trump. Trump could, like he said, I could go out on Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody.
I think the Democrats need their Dwayne Johnson, Stephen A, or whoever the fuck. Stephen A. I don't even like hearing this. Like, all of this shit just said, "Oh, we on the wrong route. We ain't about to win in 2029 either." If we talking like this,
Nah, they going. again, I think everything that we saying, I don't think we on opposite sides of the spectrum.
No, it's just
I think what you saying is, yo, we don't have a representative, right? Cool. And I think that the old way of doing democratic shit has not worked.
Yeah.
So I think that there has to be a new way, and you following these old politically correct, I'ma just be the good guy, turn the other cheek trends, they have proven not to work.
Okay, but the Democratic Party is almost like the radio people finding out about the internet. They are the last people to find out that their way and how they've been gathering metrics and speaking to people is not in the wrong. The Republicans have been ahead of this.
Right, you mean.
I mean, right. So the Republicans have just been ahead of this particular issue for a little while.
Sure.
And now tongue twister. And now the Democrats are looking for but they started late. They started late.
I agree.
We all agree there needs to be a different response to this moment than they've done historically. I just think the first time I got locked up, my brother, the lawyer, came to get me out. And while I was sitting there, it was helpful too. I still had to stay the weekend, but he let me stay there for a long time, talking to him until he went to the club. And anyway, he said, pissed me off. But anyway, he said, I told you so. He started breaking down to me all the shit I did fucked up and why I shouldn't have been there. I didn't want to hear that shit right then. All I wanted him to do was tell me how I was going to get home. Once I got home, he could tell me all that shit. But right in this moment, I just want you to get me out of here. That's how people feel right now.
Example.
Telling people in this moment of crisis what they did wrong. Nobody wants to hear that shit. And they're not going to be able to hear it. They're going to get defensive, mad.
There's plenty of people that voted for Trump that are looking at the state of things and saying,
I made a mistake.
I may have been wrong on some of the reasons why I did it. It don't matter. We in the thick of things. We in the thick of things. Who cares? So what now? So what? Now we all got to get on the same page.
Yeah.
And this is without me knowing that they was protesting anywhere. So please.
So CNN just released an article about the tariffs. It basically says tariffs on China are set to rise to at least 104% on Wednesday, which is fucking mind-blowing. So he's set to impose an astounding 104% in levies across all Chinese imports on Wednesday. And this comes on top of Chinese tariffs that were in place prior to. They're going back and forth.
How do y'all feel about the tariffs plan? I'm sorry, Mel.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Long term.
Every
Long term is his administration.
4 years.
5. Let's call it 5.
I think it failed.
They're calling it an economic winter, and they're calling it a recession that rivals the Great Depression. Every major economist is sounding the alarm that this is the absolute worst thing that can happen. The world leaders from I don't know how many countries are saying this is you got to stop him.
They had 7 Wharton economists, right? UPenn, Wharton is they business school. And they said, yo, the shit that he's doing, none of them agree with it. And they all ousted it. I think that the message behind what he's doing is resonating with the people more, which is we lost the country, right? And we got to get it back. I'm not disagreeing with that theoretically. How you going about doing that is nuts, my nigga. Like, yo, fam, you can't just go in the house and say, yo, y'all live here? All right, I'm gonna remodel the whole house at one time.
Get out. With nowhere to live.
So y'all just got to sleep in that corner while I'm going to do the bathroom first, and then I'm going to do this room first. I think it's a slow process and a slow burn.
I want to preface anything I have to say in this conversation with it's not necessarily reflective of my thoughts and views. I just want to try to have the conversation.
Be objective, yeah.
Why can't he do that?
Because you hurt so many people in the process that...
people are going to get hurt.
See, I think he look at people as collateral damage.
And I think he don't look at people, period. I think that
his destroy and rebuild thing, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I just have a hard time when y'all get to talking about the world leaders and their response, because whatever the fuck their plan was and what been going on,
I'm not even talking about
been popping.
No, I'm not talking about
I do think that you need somebody with radical views to do something totally against the grain and get shit popping to see real change. I think that. Let me just land.
I'm not disagreeing.
And I think that part of why he feels so empowered to do so is because we are the biggest consumer. So if I'm the biggest consumer and I'm doing all of the spending, then yeah, when I walk in Louis Vuitton, I'm putting my dick on the table.
But there's
no. Wait, am I off?
No, you're not. But this is the thing, right? It's too. I'm sorry, Mel. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the larger problem here is not necessarily what Trump is doing, even though it's fucking huge. It's the fact that Elon Musk is in office.
See, he's a problem.
He's got this agency that's shrouded in mystery. He has access to everything. Carte blanche fucking authority to do whatever he wants. They're firing federal employees, gutting federal agencies. This guy's a fucking foreigner. He wasn't elected into office. Like, what the? This is insanity.
She said, she's the cutest.
What?
I just thought the foreigner part was funny. It's coming from a foreigner, but
yeah.
Oh well, but I shouldn't be allowed to do shit either. You know what I'm saying?
And as a foreigner, you should say foreigner cooler.
Foreigner.
It should be a cooler way to say that.
Foreigner.
Yo, listen, you're right. I think, again, I'm telling you, I think his mindset is right. When you are in government, your job is governance. So you can't take your constituents and say, fuck y'all, I could care less how y'all get along, I'm gonna do X, because now the people, to Ice's point, are collateral damage. Fam, in DC, I read a report that over the last 3 months, 8,000 houses went up for sale. DC is one of the highest cost of living in the country. Fam, so now you just gonna wipe out that whole, fuck the houses, we talking about the gas stations, we talking about the cleaners, we talking about the nightclubs, we talking about the Wawas, all of that shit suffers. So if your whole thing that you ran on was economic progress, you are now saying, fuck y'all, I could care less about progress, and some of the shit is egotistical.
Let me ask you a question to that. I'm not saying I agree with it either. What if my goal is economic progress, but the road is going to be bumpy for a while?
I think you roll it out slow.
Shit got to get real fucked up.
I think you roll it out slow. I think you roll it out slow for the humanity piece. I think you can't just say fuck all of these. In my opinion, I agree. You can't, because what's happening is
But I think y'all agreeing there. I think it contradicts his Trump point and his broad scope of what's going on. I think he don't give a fuck about the middle class and under.
Exactly. And what makes up 90-something% of the country?
Yeah, okay, I'm fine.
Middle class and under. So cool. So now you're gonna have this 10% that is cool. But now the rest of because again, we in government. This is not a corporation, even though the United States is a corporation. But you can't run it like that.
But for him, if he's focused on the ecosystem, then yeah, I need to incentivize the people that actually run the ecosystem.
And I wanted to address
I'm not necessarily agreeing with
we
that.
just having a conversation.
Got it.
Your Louis Vuitton point. Yo, if I spend mad money in Louis Vuitton, I could put my dick on the table.
Yes.
Cool. China can say, yo, I'm supplying 80% of your goods, 70% of your goods. You need me more than I need you.
That's a fact.
That's a super important point.
That's a very big
China.
point.
China is the Joe Budden in this example, not the United States.
But that's a temporary point if I'm on some build and destroy.
It's not.
It's a temporary point.
How long is it going to take you to build?
Well, we don't know that part yet.
And in your building process, and in your building process,
okay, but if
your people are suffering.
We got that part, but he's already willing to make that. He don't care about that part. So if I'm just trying to change the shit, I have to start somewhere. So even if that says, when they was talking that build a wall shit last term, I was like, well, how the fuck long is that going to take? He ain't care. As long as the wall go up, it go up. Here, if it take 5 to 10 years, he started, and now his administration goes down as the one that's responsible for changing how the shit goes.
And I think you could do
and
it.
he's on some America the Great. We could do it here. We'll build the shit ourselves. We don't need these niggas. Yada yada yada. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
No, I'm
but
not.
I do understand the thinking in what he's saying.
I'm not totally against what he's saying. I'm not totally against what he's saying. Me personally, I'm not totally against what he's saying because I think theoretically he has a good point. I think we've leveraged our consumerism and we made all of these countries around the world strong. If you look at India, if you look at China, if you look at some of these countries, their fucking whole GDP is predicated on us giving them money, whether it's outsourcing telemarketing jobs or outsourcing accounting, manufacturing, all that shit. Cool. When we want to get these jobs back, it's a slow process. You understand what I'm saying? You can, in my opinion, this is my opinion.
It is.
I think it's a slow process.
It's possible to get them jobs back.
It's not. That's the problem.
Because Americans are not doing it for what they would do it for over there.
That may be true. But what I'm saying is whether it was Trump or somebody else, the person that comes in looks at hundreds of trillions of debt and says, you know what? I'm going to attempt to get this together. And then pulls out the accountant and just starts, all right, this don't go here no more. That person's going to be looked at as the bad guy.
You know what this also doesn't address? What this also doesn't address, because what he's doing is he's saying that the U.S. no longer manufactures their own goods.
Which is true.
It's
not
true.
wrong.
But what he's also not addressing is the fact that we also don't have the skilled labor force that would be able to occupy those jobs because guess what? He just shipped them all out of the fucking country.
He didn't do that.
No, that's part of his pitch. His pitch is I'm creating more jobs.
He didn't ship
But
the
with
job.
people who don't have the skills, China just literally made like an ad, and it was all of these, regular Americans sewing bras and sewing like making all of these things that we use for our daily lives. It was basically China saying, you do not have the skilled labor force to occupy the jobs that you say you're bringing back to the country.
I think that's
finally, let's have a real talk about stereotypes. I'll tell you all the Americans that I don't want working for me.
I think that's insulting.
Uh-oh.
No, that's the insinuation
we
of
could
the
have the labor force to do anything around the country. The problem is the people that are over here are going to make $22 an hour or $17 an hour. So now where's that?
Because we coddle these 10-year-olds and say they can't make sneakers.
Where's that gonna? You're a fool, son.
It's true though. It's true.
No.
He's absolutely right. You're fucking coddling these 10-year-olds. Put their little asses
Work
to
them
work.
little fingers.
Hey, Jordan's got to come from somewhere.
You guys are ridiculous.
That is horrible.
Dog, what's the price of them Jordans gonna be? What's the price of them
of Nikes
Levi's
is
gonna
gonna
be?
go up.
What's the
Yep.
price of the iPhone?
I was just joking
What's the
around.
no? I know. What's the
I
price
agree.
of the cars? And so that's the shit that we're gonna be bitching about. So even if his plan works, what's gonna happen when? Because the greedy ass company owners are not gonna take less of a profit margin.
No. Dog, right now, today, the new Nintendo Switch was supposed to go up for pre-order.
Yo, that's his shit.
That nigga mad.
What the fuck?
Fuck all his healthcare. Fuck all his housing.
Here's a
Let me
point.
fucking land. There is a point here to what
No,
you
it's
just
a great
said.
point.
I
Go
know.
ahead.
It was supposed to go up for pre-order. Nintendo canceled it for America. You cannot order it because they said, yo, we don't know how much it's going to cost due to tariffs. It's not made here. So sorry, y'all,
Yeah.
we not releasing yet.
This is
You know
That's
why?
just one little piece. Like, it's going to start happening with everything else. I heard Corey was saying earlier, Mercedes said, yo, there's no more cars this year.
I just got an email that said all your little parts, they're going up.
Oh, that's happened to me.
They come from overseas,
Yeah.
and the companies are not gonna take the loss. If he gonna charge us X on the tariffs, we gonna charge our X in the
All
new
right,
price.
so we copping Genesises now, nigga. That's American?
No.
Japanese.
Japanese.
What's American? What's the American car?
Nothing.
A
I
Ford.
Couldn't tell you.
A
A
Ford.
Ford,
Buick,
a Buick.
Oh, I like Buicks.
You wouldn't drive one
I
Cadillac.
would drive one. I drive Buick. You're crazy.
to the store
Yo, you think I'm some party? I'm not.
today.
And you manipulate the airwaves to paint the picture of that nasty person. I would drive a Buick. And if you hung out with me today, you would know I would drive a Buick.
Buick, Cadillac.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ford.
Yeah.
And I manipulate the airways.
Chrysler.
All he does. That's all he does.
That's what he said.
That's all he does. Is all he does is manipulate the airwaves. That's it.
That's what we. That's what I do. This guy's a nutcase. Yo.
And you can manipulate it if you build it. Shut up, nigga.
This is the one thing I would.
True.
Yeah,
I guess.
can't argue with that. Yeah.
Shut up, man.
This is the one thing I'll add to the conversation. I just think empires fall. Every empire in human history has fallen.
We're Rome.
Yeah, we're Rome.
We're Rome right now.
And from 1945 until now, or maybe about 5 years ago, the United States has been the superpower. There was a moment we were the shared superpower toward the end of this empire, but we are in decline. Trump's plans are based on this idea. It's like a rapper that thinks they can make the comeback. You know what I'm saying? Or an athlete that thinks they can make the comeback.
That's a good one.
We can't make this comeback. The nations, the basic nations, Brazil, South Africa, India, China, they're on the rise. We don't have the military power to defeat these nations. We don't have the economic power, and we don't have the diplomatic power because we lost the other two. You can only negotiate when you. So the idea of going to Louis Vuitton with your dick on the table is a great example. It's just China is the person with the moderately sized penis.
I don't see you
putting it on the table.
I don't see you or anyone else convincing America of those things. I don't think America believes that at all.
They don't.
Whether they believe it or not, but they believe in it based on some egotistical ideal of what the country.
Well, that's
is
part of the
Hey,
propaganda.
the washed up rapper don't think that he washed up.
But you know
the
when
washed up ball player don't think he
But
washed
you know
up.
when they find out? You know when they find out? When they get injured?
when
somebody drop 40 on them or when their record don't sell?
Yeah, but in the same example, I like that example. The washed up rapper does have a shot.
Maybe.
He does have a shot.
But then you say...
Sorry.
It's not a good example, but
Well, because they're not really washed up then.
We're playing probabilities. No.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about a washed up rapper, and the chances would be, even put it at 3%. It's a shot.
Right, but the problem is the difference with washed up rapper is if the other 97 plays out, nobody loses anything.
Nobody. You playing a 3% probability with the lives of millions and millions and millions of people.
There's a 97% chance this is going to end up disastrous.
Come on, fam.
And again, I don't know
Hundreds of millions.
I don't know enough about economics to speak to it intelligently, so I don't try not to talk about things I don't know about. But what I will say is every economist that I've spoken to, and I did an interview on Al Jazeera last week with Richard Wolff, who's one of the leading economists in the world, and he brilliantly laid out, just like these Wharton economists, that this can't work.
Yeah.
So for me, I agree. I think we all saying the same thing. We needed a radical alternative. We need a departure from the status quo. This is just a bad one. It's just a bad one. That's all.
I think, or it's just done too abruptly.
I also, not to sound Trumpy again, I also don't want to hear niggas come tell me my idea is bad if ain't nobody else got an idea.
That's not true.
I've heard that before.
I think what happens with him is when a nigga come with an idea that don't coincide with my idea, you got fired.
Yes.
Or, yo, Mr. Trump, I don't think we should be doing it this way. You fired. Fam, he sat and told the Republican niggas in Congress, if y'all don't like Elon Musk, you could get out of here. People got kids to raise and college tuitions to pay and mortgages in high-ass D.C.
I don't fuck with Elon Musk, boy. If
So
I
I'ma
own
just-
one of them cyber trucks, I would write Toyota on the back like them niggas doing. I would write fucking Buick or some shit.
Dog.
Right on the back.
So that's the point. Like, yo, fam, I'm gonna get along because I got bills to pay. I don't think the Republicans fuck with him.
Here's a stupid question, 5 seconds or less. Where do y'all think humans come from?
Monkeys.
Atoms.
I have no idea.
Humans were created. I always say that.
By another species.
So we got atoms, we got monkeys, we got a different something.
Something created us.
Hybrid.
Like the sea monkey shit they used to have back for the kids and shit. We were an experiment and then left.
Ish flip.
Listen, I don't.
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I don't know.
We've been talking all this political shit. Stephen A. Smith announced yesterday on his Twitter that he is now open to running for president. That previously he said it was off the table, but now he, after looking at the country and the state that it's in, and after looking at the lack of candidates, the lack of a bench that Joe talked about, that he is considering a run for president and that he'll let us know in 2026, 2027 to be sure.
In 2027, I'm gonna let you know how the public looks at all that Max Kellerman shit in hindsight.
Trumpish.
That's all I have on the matter.
Trumpish.
I don't have nothing else on the matter. I'm not saying nothing else on the matter. Stephen A. is a friend of the show.
Same.
I fuck with him. I see what he's doing. If you had 2% of whatever, maybe you do the same. Some of his actions over recent years will be called into question if he ends up on. That's all I'm saying.
My advice to him, and I love Stephen A., he's my friend, is you just signed a $100 million deal.
Keep that.
For 5 years. It's $20 million a year. Do not jeopardize the brand. Because once you run for president, half the ESPN audience don't fuck with you. One side or the other. I don't care what you run. Half of them don't fuck with you. And I don't know if you can ever recover that. So unless you're sure you're going to win, and I'm sure he is not.
That's not safe to say.
What?
That you lose half of the ESPN audience.
You will.
You don't know that.
Okay, well, how about that?
You don't know that ESPN as a whole is not really covertly a right-wing channel altogether.
It could be.
Oh, you said it could be more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying it could be worse.
Yeah, no,
Remember, he's running as a Democrat. That's the thing. He's going to run as a Democrat. So he's running against MAGA. He's running against J.D. Vance. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying all them NASCAR watching motherfuckers ain't going. They suddenly not going to think that Stephen A. is all right with me. They're going to start saying we don't fuck with him.
Depending on what he says.
And ain't no way to run for president and not say something against them if you run in to win.
I don't know that to be true either, Mark. I don't know that that's true.
I think this.
We just said that the Democrats have had a problem with messaging.
Oh, you said if you run and just don't say shit.
Or say something that appeals to all. Or he could get up there on his OJ shit, I don't see color. You don't know what he might say as a black man running.
That's fair. I mean, I would say based on his recent press run, where he's been giving political opinions, but they still think it's cute because he's still mainly talking about basketball. And he could pivot because people pivot when they run for office. That's fair. But if he don't pivot and he stays the track he's on, I don't think it's worth it. I was asked to run for Green Party vice president in 16, and the reason I didn't
Slow
run.
down for a minute.
What?
Just slow down.
My VP looked like me.
He be saying shit so smooth. You got asked to run for Green Point's
Green Party.
Party, nigga.
Green.
Green dot. Nigga. That's Green Point. That's Brooklyn, nigga.
I thought that's what he was talking
No,
about.
Green
nigga.
Party.
You be my Brooklyn
Green
president,
Party,
nigga.
yo.
The Green Party. Jill Stein was at the top of the ticket, and she asked me to be her running mate in 2016. And she called me in July of 2016 and said, "Do you want to run?" And I had the same consideration. I mean, obviously, I wasn't gonna win, but I had the same considerations. Like, what? Assuming I don't win, what's at stake?
Are you single in 2016?
What hour is this in the show?
Three.
Oh yeah, I was single enough. Yeah, I was outside.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And but here's what I thought. I thought a couple of things. One, if Donald Trump loses, that's not true. My first thought was financial. When you run for president, you have to leave all your journalism jobs. You cannot have a journalism job and run for political office. So they let you out of your contract to do it. Now, if they fuck with you, because this happens on CNN all the time, all those political commentators that run for Senate, CNN lets them out of their contract, or MSNBC or whoever. They let you out of the contract, and then once your run is over, they just give you a new deal. But if they don't like you, they use that as the out clause and don't give you the new deal. They don't have to give you a new deal because that's in all the clauses. Stephen A. would be banking that after his run is over, that ESPN would welcome him back with another deal. And they might. You know, and I'm speculating on his deal. He could have a very unique deal, but this is 99% of deals. But if you say the wrong thing on that trail, or something gets exposed, or this, all these stories come up from the past, I'm not talking about personal stuff, I'm talking about professional stuff, you might be in a worse negotiating position.
Dice.
Yeah, you could be worth $200 million.
I'm on the other side of that.
Or you could be worth...
I think this is the beginning of Stephen A. kissing ESPN goodbye as a whole altogether. I think that he may have learned some things during this negotiation process that left him a little peeved. I don't really know that 20 million number is a number that he was happy with. And if you do this presidential shit, win, lose, or draw, what comes from that, the numbers that these niggas get on the book tip, on the speaking tip, I don't think he's looking at 20 million a year ever again. Peace.
That might be true.
I think this will be the proper propelling of his independent career.
If it goes well.
And now I have a podcast. I don't want to tell you about the money that the Obamas have gotten in podcast world without releasing a thing.
That's
And
true.
you did say
they
that
also won.
And look,
That's
Yo,
that's a two-part thing.
you did say also if you're a
not
journalist, they let you out your contracts, right?
Yeah. They force you out of your contract.
You can have an out.
Who says it's not consistent? Ish.
The Obamas got multiple podcast bags.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They got huge podcasts.
I know they got the one big one.
No, they got multiple big ones, not just one.
Okay.
Yeah. They got, they getting crazy.
Yeah, they
right
got some different shit.
But again, shit worked out
When
well.
is there going to be a time when Michelle or Barack can't walk into office and say, I'm demanding 8 figures to talk?
Yeah, X.
There's not going to be a time where that don't happen.
Fam, you could go do a commencement speech for a university and get 7 figures.
Yeah, but that's because they won. We wouldn't say that about Howard Dean. We wouldn't say that about John Edwards.
You're right.
I mean, there's a lot of people who there was a moment where they were the shit.
John Edwards is rich though. But
yeah, but he can't get a speech
That's true.
at
I get
Kings, in front of Kings, right? Like, there's a way that you just can't. I wouldn't risk it if I were him. And then the other thing is, how does your core audience feel about you? The reason I didn't go on the VP ticket was, if Trump wins, and I thought Hillary Clinton was going to win.
I did too.
But I said, if Trump wins, and we're the spoiler, black people are going to hate me.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just saying, if JD Vance wins, or if the wrong person wins and he's part of a ticket that took away votes, people are going to resent the shit out of people. People hate tweet me every day for just voting green. Right? They send Jill Stein death threats for being the candidate. I'm just saying, Stephen A. has managed to make a wonderful brand. There's no one like him. He's the best at what he does ever. I don't know. It just seems like too much of a risk with too little of a reward.
All right. Hey, we did it, y'all. That was a real good. We killed it. We killed that shit. And I let it rock. I didn't step on it. We did our mature thing. Tariffs, president. We did it, right?
We did it.
Hey. All right, we do have a part of the show from someone named Duran P.
What up, Duran?
What's up, DP?
Duran P says, Hey, entire JBP cast, I have a difficult question I need help with. I found out some years back that my mother's father, my grandfather, was not her biological father. When I brought up the topic and wanting to know who my biological grandfather is, she doesn't really give any details and tries to ignore the subject. It's one of the sensitive subjects here. I only want to know because for one reason, her stepfather passed away 12 years ago, which led me to wanting to know who my biological grandfather is. I always wondered growing up why my mom was treated differently from her brothers and sisters were, and my grandmother always tried to protect her from the bad treatment from siblings and my grandfather. How do I approach this question and express to my mother how important that information is to me and my family? A little backstory, I'm in my late 30s and have had some health issues arise, and family medical history has become more important to me in the past than in the past. Thank you all for your help.
I think
that's a great question.
I think that's the approach.
Yeah.
Is to know what the actual family medical history is, because, otherwise you're just kind of like flying blind. Yep. And at that age, you really want to know, what might be coming down the pipeline on you.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's tried that and they've avoided the issue.
And I think we doing best case scenario. We don't necessarily know how this lady was conceived, and it might be something way more.
That might be why she's hiding.
Exactly.
Like why she's hiding the story is because she doesn't have all the information herself.
Or the information is
embarrassing.
Painful. That's true
I didn't
too.
think of that.
Yeah, that's what. I always like to give. As awful as the story sounds sometimes when people don't give information or something happens, I always try to give the person the benefit of the doubt, especially women in this situation, because there's a lot of factors like shame and pain and all this other shit that we don't often think about. I agree with Ish on that. But I think the good thing about this moment is, and obviously I've been through this, so I understand, there's other means. A lot of people find out who who their parents
DNA.
are through 23 Ancestry. Yeah, like I would say try and find other means if your mom doesn't help you, but also approach it from a place of not saying why is my mom being so stubborn or awful about this thing, but saying like why might she not want to give me this information.
That was great, by the way. Question to all of you. Do you guys think that your immediate family do you guys think that you should know your immediate family's traumas?
Yeah.
I don't.
All?
No.
Maybe not all.
No, I don't. For the, I don't necessarily agree with that, but for the people
Agree with what?
that you should know their traumas.
I was asking this question.
But for the people that subscribe to trauma is genetic, then
if it's genetic, you're gonna find out when it's in you, nigga.
Yeah, but you want to know why you are responding to certain shit the way you respond.
I think my family is very open about that type of shit with each other. I think we've, at least I'll try to speak for all of us, we help each other because some of us go through similar shit. And if my sister or my mother or whatever has gone through something that I went through or vice versa, we can help each other out. I think it's like crazy to not share that. Now, granted, there may be some things that you want to keep private.
So you stand on the side of yes?
Yes, for the most part.
Gotcha.
There are some things, again, maybe you don't want to share.
It's funny, when I was doing the Human series, some of the white families I was meeting, I found that they were keeping things secret because they couldn't go to dad and talk about depression, and then dad couldn't go to his dad and talk about depression and things that I was struggling with. So it's good to hear you say that about your family, but when you say that, I think equally, like mom and dad, y'all are good talking about that shit just all around the board, or is one
My
better?
mom is way better than my dad, for sure.
And that's what I typically find.
Yeah, the men we suppress a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Because me and my mom could talk about whatever. I don't know if I really know anything that my dad is traumatized about.
Yeah, man. I don't know shit.
Suppress that shit.
Like,
Both of mine are terrible.
I was grown when I found out that my pops wasn't away at college, was in prison. I didn't even know that. Like, that was his story that he was telling me, writing letters and stuff, and telling me he was away at school, and I believed it until that was let slip to me when I was 21 years old.
Wow.
I was like, wait, what? No, he wasn't. And then I had a conversation with him, and that's the truth. So I don't know nothing about that side of the family like that.
Got it.
Shit that medical shit. Nothing.
Wasn't Penn State, State Penn.
Hey.
Got it. All right, I don't have anything else for y'all. I didn't mean to make everybody sad.
No, we good. We still good.
Sorry.
We still good.
That's real shit.
I'm absolutely done except for two things.
Oh, shit.
One, I recently bumped into somebody putting a compilation together of AR-Ab snitching on himself on video.
Okay.
You got the one in there where he talked about his man that committed the murders?
Why are you pointing at me?
That's how he did it in the
Have
video.
y'all heard this thing?
Bro, this is the...
Mark, you from Philly?
Yeah, please. Explain this.
Shout out to my brother AR-Ab, hold your head.
I fuck with his music.
Shout out to my brother, too.
I don't make no money off rap. I extort people. Cause I kidnap niggas, I rob niggas, I kill niggas, I got a lot of shit I keep it all real. I robbed a couple niggas. Took some bricks from some people. Recently, right? Well, after I was selling somebody some crack. And I was serving somebody some crack. I extort motherfuckers too. And I watched him grow up.
This is it.
When he first got in the streets, he came to me. He sold drugs for me. This is what I like about skinny. This is what I like about skinny me music, man. It's just raw, and it's like reality rap. The mafia. Skinny me will go through a situation, and guess what? It's gonna be in a song. He's gonna make a song about it the same day. So I know that's why I feel it so much. I know it. When he said I killed the nigga and I did that, I seen him do it.
No, that's real. It's more.
No, it's real. It's real.
I know other lines from interviews. I've been watching his interviews. They're like must-see TV.
Yeah, they're classics.
I remember like 2009, 2010, I hit Ab up like, because I had seen him on YouTube where he was showing like, I guess it was like the crack spot.
Yeah.
He's like, this is where we sell crack.
Oh my.
And I was like, bro, like, just on some, and it was my first time interacting with him, so he ain't know me yet, but I was like, yo, like, you should probably not do that. Like, this is a really bad idea. Like, the feds is looking, they watch this shit and they make, I mean, he was like, I appreciate your advice. It was all love. I love that dude, man. But he was like, he's like, I appreciate your advice, but it's just basically like it's just TV. Like, don't nobody care about this. I'm gonna be straight.
Yeah.
Damn.
So did it result in anything?
He's in jail.
He's not
forever.
He's not straight.
He's gone.
Narrator, he was not straight.
He's gone. I think he has like 5 life sentences.
He's in jail forever.
No, he
yeah.
doesn't.
Got life.
He ain't get.
What are you talking about? He don't have five.
He either got life or something crazy. They gave him a trillion years. I know
life.
that.
No, yes, he does.
Ab got.
I remember him getting that.
We can find out.
I thought it was 40-something years.
Gone,
It's something
gone.
crazy. I mean,
Okay.
No, it might be 40
he got 45 years. Yeah, he got 45 years. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you can come home after that state
That's what I'm saying. That's not. What are you talking about, Joe?
I mean, the average black
take
man
it
lives to
back.
65, and he like 35. But yeah, I
How
mean, I
old
hope
is
he
he
comes
now?
home.
How old is he right now?
40-something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
But he's not gonna do the whole 45.
How much time you got to do on a 45? I don't know. I'm not
it's
sure.
just state time.
And it's state time.
It's state time.
It ain't no.
85.
Yeah.
You can come on.
Well, maybe he did do federal. He had federal and state charges. Let me see. I don't know.
Bro, he was on one of them joints and was like, yo, I think it was his cousin or something. He was the plug. And then when he went down, I took it from him.
He did say
So
that.
I got the whole operation from him, and now I run it. I said,
Shout out to that man. Shout out to the whole Philly.
shit, yo.
And more important news, video footage has now been released of Caitlyn Clark playing basketball against Iowa's men's practice squad.
She laid him up.
She cooked him.
22 points in 2 minutes.
What?
Stop it.
Shut up, Joe.
And she had told this story before.
Yo, shut up.
Who cares about this interview? That footage is out, and we could see it, and it's funny.
I was
funny, yo.
I was arguing with my man the other day. He compared her to Paige.
No, you can't do that.
And no disrespect to Paige.
Paige is super nice, but
She's not
But
her.
she's not Caitlyn Clark.
No.
Caitlyn Clark is a generational talent.
She's not her.
she just keep running
22
down.
points
She just keep
in
running
2
down
minutes.
and hitting that shit from like 40 feet, like 4 times in a row. Okay.
No.
Salute.
She's different, bro.
That's when you gotta
She's
yell at the nigga. Yo, switch, nigga, get
That's
it.
gonna be white people's answer to our Zion mixtape. Our Zion fucking high school tape where he was postering all them white kids. She on here bugging.
That's crazy right there.
You good? You sick?
You too,
Yo,
man.
why y'all be coming to work sick, man? Well, I know why.
That's fucked up.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's fucked up. Yo, you know they got yo, you see they got footage of Wilt as a teenager balling?
Yeah, I saw it. He's cooking him.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear nobody talk bad about Wilt no more.
I'm just saying.
I'm on the Wilt. I'm in Wilt high.
haters.
Somebody
man.
talk bad about Will?
I used to.
They try to say he couldn't play, and they say that 100 points was a myth.
And they say the Joker's better than him. They say stupid shit like that.
He's there.
Like the Joker.
I ain't never said nothing about Will.
That's fucking Will.
Philly, man.
Man, what's up? How you doing, girl?
I'm great.
We don't dig into your personal life anymore, but I be wanting to.
Bullshit.
We don't really, but I be wanting to.
Okay.
We don't. We let you live now.
Thank you.
Keep us in your prayers. I just want to know, she's still cool.
La 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 la.
You don't have to do that. I'll end it. I'll end it. It's fine. It's fine. Look what she resorted to. La 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 la. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, we bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir, so long, goodbye, or a simple head nod will suffice. Remember, life is a series of moments, and moments pass. So let's make this one last as if it's all we have. And lastly, the baddies are insecure, the stagnant women want to travel, and the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. Grab you a Tylenol. You will need it. Hey. I want to shout out to all Ish peoples in the Cayman Islands. I see y'all. Shout out to y'all listening on.
You such a shady bitch.
Any of y'all got anything? Any of y'all got anything y'all want to close before we close?
Yeah.
Nah, nothing today.
Nah, we good.
We good, man. See y'all next time.
See y'all next time.
See y'all next time, yo.
That's the worst outro I've ever seen.
We running that 225 back though.
Oh yeah. Shout out to everybody up there that's getting 225 off that bench press. It's not me, but shout out to y'all.
Y'all got it. Y'all get there soon, man.
Oh yeah, so I'm on my way to it.
Yeah, it's just I've been able to do it because I've been getting stronger carrying all y'all.
Oh shit.
Is that the shade you talking about?
Huh?
Is that the shade you talking about?
Yeah, that was shady.
Okay.
Yeah, that was amazing. Palm tree.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
You cool with him talking to us like that?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Thank you, Mel.
It's all right.
You gonna stop that? Listen, you gonna stop talking to me and Ish like that? Hey, this whole room could be cool. I know the two niggas that ain't cool. Now you gonna watch your fucking tone around here, buddy. Oh man, y'all hold it down, man. Same time, same place next weekend. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this.
You've never heard of Joe Budden?
JBP, where would you be without the JBP?
New Joe Budden.